And just move around the cursor a bit, because there is no audio on the screen unless you actually do an input. Alrighty, it is time.
Oh boy.
Cool.
Mistakes will be made.
Yep.
Many, many of them. We are just waiting for Worldy to come in for commentary. There he is. Alright.
So, just so I know, do you hear a dog barking?
Yes, we hear a dog.
Okay, so I need to mute myself. Okay.
Yeah, that's all good.
The dog is going to be the mascot.
Yeah, feel free to talk when you have stuff to say. But if the dog's going to continuously bark, then obviously try and mute yourself when you can.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna be doing.
That's fair enough, Ox.
Yeah.
You'll still get memed regardless. Since OQ is OQ anyway, so
Yeah. Wait.
I think everyone's on the begin this game in this mode screen, and if not, then get there and we will do a countdown for memes once everyone's actually ready.
I have backup saves on every chapter because I know my.
Yep. I mean, I don't have any backup saves, so I'm gonna be saving a lot right now. Just to clarify a bit before we start, at first it's not gonna be that hard. Well, aside from the tutorial, it's actually pretty easy to die in the tutorial, believe it or not. You kind of have to be kind of careful. After that, it's going to be not so hard, and then on chapter 7, it all starts going downhill.
Very quickly.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
really fast.
Yes.
Oh yeah, Aaron, you should go ahead by one more screen so that you're on the same screen as everyone else.
Oh, right, my bad.
I sure hope the runners have mastered the noble art of just get lucky, because you're going to need it.
I should have it. Give me your luck, Worldy.
Well, you saw my normal runs and my luck in there, so you don't want that.
Okay, so I think we are pretty much ready to go. Let's get this train wreck underway. Just last call for anyone who's not ready to speak up. And no one's saying anything, so we'll go ahead and start in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, meme. Also go.
Good luck, runners.
All right, let's go.
Oh boy, here we go.
Put some spirit into it.
For the uninitiated,
What kind of
so the small tutorial from the Quintet is meant to introduce you on the mechanics of the game, and the mechanics you are going to see is a lot of auto attacks. The Momoka, the character you see being played right now, she is not really going to be playable in the game. She's meant to go retired, so enjoy her cute look until you can. She is over 30, but don't tell her.
very own First Maidens. Momoka's turn.
Oops.
Leave it to me.
So as I said before, we can die pretty easy here, actually. Enemies also tend to survive with like 20 HP. It's actually really annoying. Okay.
I'm mad, you know.
Oh god. I had the EXE tutorial boss survive with 25
Time
HP.
for work. Let's do my best.
Yeah, that can sometimes happen, and you just gotta waste time healing one turn because since we are in the tutorial right now, we can't heal from the main menu. We can only heal in battle. Pretty down, but it happens.
Time for work. That's impossible. We should find another way.
I am quiet. Oh, I can just increase my volume.
Handle this myself. I need to pay you back for this. I need to pay you back for this.
Time to read my notes. I don't remember anything.
My back.
Don't worry.
I'm
we'll
just
see
using
if we
the.
can do it.
I haven't even created notes. I'm just using the route document.
Just disappear. I did
Yeah, I'm using the exact same doc. I already have a super scuff tutorial.
Yep.
That's okay. Marathon luck.
What did I do? Alright, I'll do my best. It's my turn. It's my turn. I did it. Were you watching?
It seems no one died in the tutorial. That's already a very good start.
I got close to getting memed. I had to use the
Yeah.
item.
I also had to use as a heal.
I used 2 heals as well, yep.
Oh damn, 2.
Although it's partly
Um,
because I
so-
messed up.
Okay. So for example, yesterday I was doing some derust. I died in the tutorial like 4 times. They're using
Sounds
the heal.
about right.
It's just damage is very inconsistent. We need 1 or 2 crits to kill a lot of the enemies there in one turn. And well, you just don't get them sometimes.
This is a new enemy, isn't it? This is it, isn't it?
And again, I think if we could heal from the mid menu, it would be faster, but
It's broken.
for some reason they just won't let us do that.
Wow.
Mhm.
I've never
The main menu is actually pretty limited in functionality at the beginning of the game, and you just slowly get more things in it.
Omega Quintet is a very slow intro, especially because the first couple visits you do to dungeons, you don't really get any checkpoints. So you always have to run all the way back, and it takes like 2 or 3 minutes sometimes just to run back to where you were. Case in point.
Yes, that is probably the worst part about the early game. It's just a lot of running. There's one part in specific that you gotta do like a 2-minute run, like 2 times, like in a row. It's like 4 minutes straight of just running.
Oh yeah, on chapter 2, right?
Yep.
It's time to get to work. All right, let's do our best. We have lots of work to do.
I'm already getting bad RNG on enemies on South Middleton.
Is it time for work? We haven't noticed us. What should I? This is the end. Well, even I can eliminate that one. Take this. All right, it disappeared. Time to get to work.
2 fights with only 1 enemy.
This is a new enemy. We haven't noticed us.
Guess you're not going to die.
What should I do?
So yeah,
My turn.
3 in a row. I love this game sometimes.
I'm at 2 in a row already. as well.
so here
3 in a row.
we need to kill. Just to explain a bit, we need to kill 3 bats and 3 rats, but they come in groups of 2 and 1. Sometimes you have to do 2 encounters of 1 and 1 encounter of 2, 2 of 2, 3 of 1. Yeah. So the problem is both SP and obviously the time.
All right.
We can lose a lot of time to just bad groups.
I got 5 singles in a row. 6.
Giving you the bad RNG early so you get the good RNG later.
Exactly.
Yeah, I hope. Because that's the worst possible animation. Well, not possible animation. Second worst possible animation.
Also, one thing that does bother me a lot about this game that you won't really notice as a viewer is there's some noticeable menu lag almost. Like, you gotta wait a bit before you input any command, or else it just gets hidden. So sometimes you press left, the game doesn't register it, and now you're watching a tutorial.
Mm-hmm.
Or even worse, you could use like resonance or twin melody to a random mob instead of a boss, and then your run dies.
Yeah.
Because you can't recover from that.
Okay, so while I'm on cutscenes right now, I want to explain a bit a mechanic of this game. It's called Tact Attack and Tact Guard. If you don't know, Tact is the name of the protagonist. He gives us a few bonuses when we use him. First of all, he's not a party member. He's just there as a support pretty much. He is very useful because he can do stuff like delay enemy turns or protect us from status effects. Right now he won't be very useful, but he does end up being pretty useful throughout the run.
You see the runners running around in the office collecting events, even though they're skipping them. This is something that often is going to come in play, like in 10 chapters, because they are collecting affection with Etoa and later with Arya, and those are necessary for the true ending. And even missing a single event can be pretty devastating for later. Because the only ways you gain affection in this game with the idols is to watch their events, or to use tact, the mechanic that he just mentioned, while he is attached to a specific idol. So if they were to miss any of the events with Otoa or with Aya and not have enough affection by the deadline where you need to have it, their only option would be sit into easy encounters and spam guard.
Oh boy.
And that is as slow as it sounds. That is actually a requirement for the Platinum, and it takes like 10 hours to max out everyone. It's actually pretty slow. Obviously we don't want to do that, but it is a safety thing we can do in the worst case scenario.
Ideally, the way the route is structured, they will get exactly the needed experience, the needed affection with both the idols.
Auto has skill glitched twice. Nice.
Am I the only one who never actually got the skill glitch?
I mean, on normal usually that only happens 3, but I don't know.
Oh yeah, I guess we should talk about that. The skill glitch. It's a very fun, almost like a mechanic of this game. When you have very low accuracy and you use a skill, sometimes it says you do damage, but you didn't. You just don't do damage. And Oroha has very low accuracy, so most of her skills just get snuffed by that, by the skill glitch. So we don't really want to use her hammer skills. We go more for elemental skills in the early game. In normal, it's not an issue because enemies just have less stats.
Get to work.
But in advance, it does affect a lot. Now that we are talking about that, the difference between normal and hard, there's a lot of differences actually. It's mostly just the stats wise. Enemies have a lot more HP, and I mean a lot, and do a lot more damage.
Wonder if there's anything
Um,
around
right now you won't really see it, but by the end of the game, it really is a kill or be killed kind of game. If you don't kill the enemies in one turn, they will kill you.
Wow.
We have to be really. That's why we have to be really careful to not mess up the strats, or else we're just dead.
You can only play a lot as soon as the order break mechanic is actually introduced, which is in a couple chapters. Because the main way you want to win in this game is to kill the bosses in a single turn. Because if that doesn't happen, usually you just die, even in normal, which is pretty funny. And more so in advanced. Advanced ends up being a lot more technical in setting up these one-turn kills, while in the normal run it's mostly scripted. They just go every time the same.
do our best.
It's still the same most of the time in advanced, but you generally have to do more complicated combos, and sometimes you have to improvise as well.
I'm still fine.
So a script,
So-
but a much more detailed one.
So obviously, we have a document with the routing. There's one boss battle in specific that like the strat is like 2 pages long.
Let's do our
Just
best.
because
yes.
not only does he have like a lot of HP, but he can also silence you, which just throws up everything out of the window. And we do have a strat for that, but yeah, it's like a page long.
I'm still fine.
I mean, as they said, in normal, strats are generally a little bit shorter. They're also more reliable in general. In here, we are relying a bit much on RNG.
What should I do? It's my turn. I've got this. I'll go too. All right, I'll do my best. I need to disappear. Please don't. I wonder if there's anything around here. Done for today? I don't care what you do. I'm just in there. Is it
For
time
now,
for
this
work?
early in the game, the routes are just following the plot, basically just going from A to B and then back. But sooner it's going to start actually having to deal with a bit of subquests. Main reasoning being on top of the affection, the trend in this game requires to complete some specific subquests. And the problem is that not only the various quests can be time limited, as in you have to complete them in a specific before a specific event, but a lot of them also basically are actually quest chains that start very early and then you have to complete every single quest on the way. And they're usually done in groups, like they will go do like 4 or 5 of those quests and then go on with the plot. I think it starts actually in chapter 4 to become relevant. I can't remember off my memory.
Yeah, we do one quest at the start of chapter 3, but mostly for grinding purposes. That's not actually required.
Yeah.
So-
This game actually only has 3 optional quests required for True End. The thing is that those three quests require like 30 more to actually be able to finish them. Go figure.
There's actually some very notorious quests in this game. I think you can even actually go to the Steam forums and see people complaining about them. There are quests that are only unlocked after you get teleported to a dungeon by a story event. and after you complete the dungeon, they disappear. So in your first playthrough, you are going to miss them. Like, if you didn't miss them on your first playthrough, that's actually impressive.
You used a walkthrough.
Yeah, this is a true end walkthrough kind of game.
And somehow I had an EXP. And Otto
Yeah,
has
that's
hammer thingy leveled up
Yeah.
before having to fight 4 enemies.
Yeah, that has happened to me. Only once happened to me. But I know it can happen.
Did you get not
I'm not
enough
cool
XP
enough.
or too much or extra?
I got extra.
Extra.
Oh, you
nice.
got extra.
Yeah, I'm not too sure why, cause I didn't find any extra.
Oops.
It's probably because you just got lots of enemies earlier on in the game.
Oh, yeah, true. Yeah, those double group enemies paying off.
This place makes me kind of sad. Time to get to work. Wow, I've never seen this one before.
And so now that all of us got our special skills, I'm going to explain a bit about voltage. Voltage is the mechanic. It's a meter with which we can use special attacks. They do a lot of damage, but to build this meter, we have to attack and sometimes get attacked. This meter is imperative on advanced, that we know how to manage it properly, and that we know at all times how much we have. If we don't calculate our voltage properly, then we won't have enough for a boss fight and wait. I say that because that happened to me a lot. And it's gonna happen to all of us at some point. Sometimes we
Are we going somewhere?
random battles also change your voltage. So if you get into a random battle, you kind of have to mess with some backup strats.
What should I do?
The voltage in this game has also a bit of weird interaction with the clothing of the girls. Like in this game, when they get hit, like in the Senran Kagura games, their clothing will eventually break. You can see the third bar on their stats, the purple one, that's the clothing durability. And when that drops below 50%, the clothes get tore, I can't English today. And at 0%, the clothes completely break. This has multiple effects on what happens, but the most relevant are that the girls are going to get less voltage, which can actually cause a lot of problems in some fights. And also, when their clothes are fully destroyed, they cannot use harmonics, which is another mechanic that will be introduced in a bit. So the runners have to constantly keep track of if the clothes are breaking and repair them in time. As long as they don't let me able to fight with clothes through the run.
Like for example, here I didn't get enough voltage to turn 1 kill them, these enemies, so I had to do some backup strats to recover. But it's fine. It didn't fall down, so it's still fine. But yeah, that can sometimes happen. You just don't have enough voltage for the skills. You gotta find some way to build them mid battle without getting killed.
And the voltage itself is not only important because for one-turn kills, obviously, but also, especially later in the game when they're going to be doing some side quests, they want to be overkilling the enemies, the rare ones, because overkilled enemies are guaranteed to drop their rare drops. And there as well, with not having the voltage, means that it's likely going to miss the overkill, and that's going to be a big disaster because that's going to mean lacking money or worse, not be able to complete a couple quests. Rare spawns are quite annoying sometimes to fight because they have this bad problem of being rare.
I've never seen some of these.
Oh god, this is gonna be a time.
Oh, all that sleep.
We should be able to win with some hard work.
Okay, I think she'll be fine. So I can do this. Oh, she's still
She-
asleep. Oh, never
Yeah,
mind.
so in fights like this is when we want to well, I prefer to take it a bit slower and tag guard to prevent those sleeps. They are RNG after all, but I just don't like risking it. I think overall it's a bit faster just to guard.
I should have done that. Kinda forgot about it. So I just go over it.
Alright, I'll do my best.
Oh well, didn't waste too much time.
I wonder if this will go well. It's my turn. Alright, I'll do my best. Oh, here, it's my turn. All that's left is to finish it. Even close to worthy.
Speaking of clothes being destroyed, you can see Fulton just lost half of Canadeco's clothing.
Yeah, so I did the guard thing, but because of level ups, random level ups, I had a bit less agility. Well, in this game it's called vitality, but it's agility. I had a bit less than I needed, so my turn order was a bit weird. That caused me to eat 2 or 3 more attacks, and yeah, now we gotta go repair. In this game, vitality, which is agility again, is probably the most important stat. It's really, really, really important. As I mentioned earlier, there in the game, it's you kill them in one turn or you die. So getting that first turn is pretty important.
The desert is also one of these areas that you have to run a lot early because, like, now they fought that mini boss, but there is no checkpoint there, so the next time they visit, they have to go all the way there again.
Do you have business at the workshop? Are we done here? Is it time for work?
Also, it seems like in this game, Kanadeko is always the one that gets her outfit torn because of how the route works. She just takes a lot of the attacks. So most of the time when you're repairing outfits, it's her.
It's fair, yeah. I don't know the exact science behind it, but yeah, she gets attacked most of the time.
I've never seen this one before. Wow, I've never seen this
Well, I
one.
will
Which
assume
is-
because if I remember correctly, she's in front all the time, and the enemies will usually punch her first or still hit her even if they're aiming at someone else.
You know, this game has a lot of oddities that we still are trying to figure out.
I'm still
Like the couple
general.
memes.
In general, just to give you an idea, I mean, this advanced route is actually what, like 3 months old. We thought it was impossible at first, and we started traveling, me and Aaron specifically, with some help of the bomb and Worldy. Things that was pretty cool. And while we were mid route, just like in the night for me, the bomb is like, "Hey, I found this 100 viewers run of advanced through end," and we're like,
the water's still clean.
that's kind of cool. And we pretty much took that route. I had a lot of fun routing.
Kind of strong.
It's a shame that we weren't able to use that route that we kind of
Yeah.
created, but it's fine. We were actually kind of impressed with that run. It did show us a lot about what we didn't know, a lot of skills that we never thought of using. You'll see in the late game how we use specific skills to create specific scenarios that we want to happen. It's actually pretty cool.
I was honestly surprised it was even possible because while we were trying to route it, I was like, we're going to get to chapter 9. How the fuck are we going to deal with the 4 people fights?
Yeah, as I keep saying, this is a kill or be killed game. And we didn't know how we would get through some of those tougher battles. Like, we just didn't think we had the damage.
Some of us are very masochistic and played this game blind on advanced directly.
True.
And didn't have a lot of fun when getting to late game.
I am one of those, by the way. I played this on advanced. The game tells you it's for experienced players only. They're not lying. It's not a joke. This is like.
You first.
Oh, okay. Yeah, casually, this is a really hard game on advanced. Like, it's not easy at all.
Plus, this is an Idea Factory game, and like all Idea Factory games, it has just arbitrary difficulty spikes when you don't expect them. So you just pass from easily stomping all the enemies to, oh, I die in one turn.
Okay, I forgot to take the quest. Nice.
Oh, that's kind of bad.
Any of you guys know if missing the Hunger Wolf overkill matters or not? Last time I tried to do the run, I missed it. I'm not sure if anything changes.
What quest?
The Chapter 3 boss.
Oh, no, I think it's mostly for just to guarantee a drop, but it's not specifically needed. Oh no, it's not. It's just a bit. It just makes things a bit more safe.
So you might end up missing whatever it's called, shares or whatever. I always forget.
So just to put it to perspective, how crazy this advanced run is in terms of the route. In normal, I want to say we get around, I want to say like 400k money. EP is called in this game. We get at most half in this route. Like, we barely scrape by with money. So there's some drops and things in the map that we really need.
Okay, I actually got the overkill this time.
We should be able to win with some hard work.
You can see Aaron is already in chapter 4 and has acquired new girl, Kyoka and Aria, who just joined.
Done for today?
And now, since he's a very horrible person, he's using a small bug into the game. You have to use the game to get the Aria skill in. You do.
Also, Arya is the best party member in the game by far, at least for the main game. In the end game, well, post game, things change a bit. Strats are a bit weird for that on advanced, but at least for the main game, Arya is by far the best character. She just has some of the best skills. She has a really good S skill, really good damage. She kinda does it all, to be honest.
I
Yeah.
got early rare man.
It's not really the damage that you look for, it's the massive hit count that skill generates. Like, the
Yeah.
damage is kind of mediocre, honestly, but it also has a giant area of effect as well.
Yeah.
The way, one of the most important things used for building those giant overkills and one-time kills is every hit that is executed increases the damage of the following hits before the enemy gets a turn. And this accounts also for multi-hit skills, so a skill that hits 7 times will increase the next skill damage more than one that hits 1. And Arya happens to use funds, and the fund skills have a high hit count, to the point that casually the guides recommend just use funds on everyone, because they're that good. And her S skill also happens to be a big AoE that does a lot of hits. So it's very nice as a finisher or even in the middle of a combo to get this massive hit count and get a big final hit at the end. Are you at the grinding part? I believe you are.
Yeah, I got the early rare man. so I didn't have to revisit the dungeon again.
The Aaronesp are the only real grinding part of this run, which is basically at this point, he and soon the others is going to just sit in there and kill shit for how much time in advanced?
Around 7.5 minutes or 8 minutes.
Yeah,
something
it
like
is a bit faster.
Actually less in advanced than in normal.
that. Yeah, because enemies give extra support rate.
So now that we're at that point, I'm gonna try something that I just discovered was possible like 2 days ago in normal. For that grind, we have to leave and return a lot to the office to regen SP. But in normal, I discovered that it's possible to do it like in one go. Just never return to the office. It saves like 30 seconds at best. And I'm gonna try it today on advance. Never tried it. Let's hope it doesn't backfire.
An actual case of I've never done this before.
Yes, this is like a case of I never done this before.
The grinding that Aaron is doing and the others will be doing now, as the Fulton is starting right now, is mainly both levels and support. Support is basically just a score that the idols have, that they gain score for honestly doing almost everything in this game. They gain support for finishing quests, for killing enemies, for hitting enemies, for a lot of things. Specifically, you need a specific amount of support for some quests to show up, including plot quests. Which is very funny. And,
You need 9500 in this grind.
and of course the levels are not exactly going to hurt either. And plus they're also, believe this was done in this grind, they're also going to acquire some materials in this grind that they're going to be using later. It's a necessary evil doing it now to not need to do it later.
You know
on the
that,
Japanese version.
Oh yeah. That's what I was gonna say. You can explain it.
Well, yeah. On the Japanese version of the game, for some reason, the giant burnings drop their HP as support rate, so you don't really have to do this grind. Which makes that version like 7 minutes faster on advanced and like 10 minutes faster on normal difficulty. But yeah, we're playing on English, so we gotta do this to compensate for the lack of support rate.
But again, it does play out nicely in the end. I mean, we do lose some time, but it's not that bad, to be honest.
It's not a hard grind, it's just a way, just a relaxing part where nothing happens for 10 minutes. Just kill all the things.
Alright, I'll do my best. I need to calm down. Yeah! I'm ready. You're finished, I think I did. Hey! This seems a little unfair, but I don't know.
You also use less idols to reduce the inputs experience. You don't need all 5 for this.
Oh yeah, also, just a side, we are all playing on PS5. It is the fastest version, with the slowest being PC, actually. PC is really, really slow. Load times are really slow. There's an increasing amount of stuttering the more damage you do. It's pretty crazy. Like, if you try to do the post-game content on a decent CPU, not even a bad one, like it can stutter for like 2 seconds straight. It's pretty miserable to play this on PC actually.
Which is surprising.
But hey,
the best.
Yeah, but hey, I did it before. I only had a base PS4 before, I didn't have PS5. So it was actually faster to run it on PC just because of how much lag there is on base PS4. Like I'm talking like in one dungeon specifically, it's like I want to say 10 FPS gets really, really bad.
Yeah, something like that. The console can't really handle too many enemies fighting simultaneously for some reason.
More than me, I'll defend. They might attack. I'll do my best. I did well, right? More than me, I'll defend.
Just to be sure, overkilling an enemy guarantees that they drop their item.
Yes.
Okay then, I should be good on items because I had one encounter with the last group of enemies that we need to steal from on the grind, and then they never spawned again.
It's my turn.
Yeah, for this part, I usually look at my drops just to be safe.
It's over.
Because these are not items that we can really miss.
Well, like,
Okay,
the
yeah,
thing
it's
is that you need them to open the gates.
Pretty well.
Apart
Yes,
from
which
the
we need to-
pawns.
Time to get to work.
Which we
can't
need
really
to
miss the
create
other
some
two.
items.
Wow, I've never seen this one before.
If you miss the other two, then you forgot to open the gate. Which
Yes.
is a big problem itself.
Maybe they haven't noticed yet.
I also
It's a
missed the
huge
last bit.
problem.
It's over.
As soon as I complain, they spawn though.
They haven't noticed us. Wait. Me?
I don't realize that on Aaron's, Arya is still on the original costume. She didn't change into Arya costume.
It's because he didn't enter the dungeon before entering here.
I think I
Oh, I see.
Yes. That happened to me once. I was very confused.
went well.
I never actually went.
Oh,
Don't did that. That's new.
went pretty well.
Yes. So there's an event point in the front of the where we accept the missions. As I discussed before, it teleports you to a dungeon, and that's when the custom change happens. For right now, for this grind, it doesn't matter if you don't enter. But yeah, that's
already
why
done
he
this
doesn't
one.
have the custom.
I need to calm down.
The more you know.
Sure. There
I did well, right? Maybe I
any of the knights are.
around here.
I need to poke the fresh.
Also, another reason why this is a bit faster on advanced than normal is because since we get more XP on normal, instead of only having 2 moves, we have 3 per battle.
I'm ready.
So that's an extra menu that we have to do every battle.
It's my turn.
And as you can see, we are doing a lot of battles. It adds up really fast.
Wait, since when did you have free action count here?
I don't remember.
Alright, I'll do my best.
Okay,
like
no,
ours.
sorry, the grinding.
Fuck, I messed up. I sold all my camo blues.
Oh my
Oof.
god. Well, that's not actually
Oh
that
yeah,
bad.
I would just return to office, to be honest. I think it's bad. Okay.
Well, it's not too huge of a deal since you get more
It should,
than
should be
you
fine. I should be able to get enough for when they actually matter.
Yeah,
Maybe,
camo
hopefully.
blurs are not that bad, really.
You get way more than you actually end up using anyway, so...
Depends how aggressive
No,
you're
not
about using
really.
them.
I've never seen this.
Yeah, it's completely
In
different for every
advanced?
player.
Yes, in advance, I would recommend you to use them as much as you can. Because,
Oh,
as I said, voltage routing is very important. And if you get into too many random battles, you're gonna have a bad time with voltage.
Oh wait, never mind, I'm good. I only sold, I think, a stack of them. I still have 3, something like that. We should be good enough.
Okay, I'm almost done with the grinding. One more battle, I think.
Remind me, is that this part with the rear? Yes, it is this part with the rear.
Oh my god.
Here goes. Should we start? I'm ready.
Got a couple of memes already.
Alright, I finished my grind just now.
This is a new enemy, isn't it?
Speaking of side quests, the one that Aaron is attacking now, you require him to kill a rare spawn.
Don't
Okay.
we go to the office?
He needs to actually spawn first.
Is it time for work?
So, I can confirm, it is possible to do the training floor in one go.
To go.
You only need like 20 supplements. It's not that bad.
Okay.
need to try that in normal next time.
Yeah. You need to buy like 27 on normal. It is kind of crazy.
It's disassembled. We have some extra space disassembled. So we have some extra unnecessary.
But hey, it is a bit faster, so you gotta do it.
It's disassembled. It's disassembled.
Ah, no first try rare man.
You just
It would have been too good.
Let's see if
Never.
you get it before then.
Did you all get first tries of Feather?
Yeah, I got first try so far.
Oh, nice.
Not me.
I think we all did. Oh, shame.
But it didn't take too long to give it.
I don't know, it's going to basically save and reload to try to fish for the rare spawn. That's something
Second
that's going to
try.
be done like a couple times.
Well then, let's go.
No, I think
Um,
try. It's disgusting.
God.
Take this seriously.
Oh god, I'm short on EP. Oh god. Please don't do this. I bought too many vitamin drinks.
Everyone,
Oh no.
Go kill
That is
some
one
guys.
way to be short on EP. I guess you just go back to the training facility and grind a little bit more.
let's go.
It's
Or
fine.
sell
I
more.
had it. I had rubble to sell.
Okay.
I'm gonna have to do another fight because I only got one monkey. Rare man.
Could this be a new
I don't got it second try. Let's see the others.
Oh god damn
I'm
it!
very lucky so.
I got the gap of memes already.
Yeah, so did I. Oh god, I got another rare man. Do I want to fight?
Wait,
So
I
I
can't
think
use.
this is
Why can't I
Oh.
use Empress Domain? What the fuck? I'm in Harmonics.
Cut off me?
no,
Did
there
you
is no
forget
gap
to
of
disk
memes.
analysis?
I
Oh,
must
yeah.
have on Nene. Or I must have
Yeah, I
stuffed
think-
up the.
You only have
The
one
disk
vote.
analysis. I think it's disk.
It must
Oh,
be
yeah,
the
you
disc, yeah.
Yeah. So just to explain a bit. Backtrack a bit. Harmonics is a skill in this. Well, it's a mechanic in this game, which allows you to use all your actions
We'll just do that.
of all the turns you have in a row. It's pretty useful to use some exclusive group skills.
I see, yeah.
We get some of the best skills that way. And yeah, I mean, it's not that complicated. It's just that a way to combine our actions and create more powerful skills. We use it pretty much every battle. There's no reason not to use it.
Alrighty, now we fix that shit.
Also here, I got bad RNG, double bad RNG. That's a shame. So these enemies that we are, the blue enemies that we are battling, we need to kill 6 of them. They mostly come in groups of 2. If you get lucky, you can get 4 in a group. But I didn't get lucky, so now I have to fight more of them.
Did you find
We
the
also have to search for a rare spawn, which I'm not getting also. So
Never seen this enemy before.
this is going great.
Give me your cooperation.
Wait, why is the event not here? Am I going the wrong way? No, it should be. I'm thinking more. Oh, it's here, never mind. I'm blind.
How many reloads for the rare
Let's
Dabom?
go.
Oh, I got the rare and 1 reload, but I have to reload for another kill.
I'm not getting the rare one. I'm going for my 5th reload. It's kind of cringe.
I'm prepared.
You get to my 11.
Please take this
So
seriously.
to explain a bit here, we have to reload till we get a rare enemy.
Take care of this in a flash.
We know it's a rare enemy because they have a crown.
Break my guard.
Pretty easy. It's just reloading until you get it. Sometimes, like me, you just don't get it. You just gotta keep reloading.
What should I do? They might. Did I
Okay, I got at least 1 monkey here, but I don't know if I have 2 or not. I should just check. So that I know if I have to do a fight. Okay, I only have 1, so I do need to do a fight in the training facility later.
Are we done already?
Good to know that before getting there.
It's all
Am I getting such a scuff on more of them? They should be fine anyway.
It's okay, Fulton. This battle RNG is to protect you later.
Let's go.
Alright, I
Yeah,
used all my supplements, so I need a few more before I
Oh.
carry on.
let's go. Like that spawn.
Okay, let's go. Let's come back again sometime.
Oh, but I got the bad spawn. That's kind of sad.
I'm prepared.
At least you got it.
Yeah.
I was super slow because I played very safe. It was 3 notes to not fuck up the fight. I'll take it because it was first try.
I mean, you don't normally die. It's just that it's normally an extremely slow fight.
Yeah, I just don't want to drag it out for too long, so I don't want to waste many SPIs if I can help it.
Yeah.
So as I think someone already said, but we need to kill 2 of those monkeys for a quest. So even if you get the rare spawn, you still have to save and reload once if you only got one.
Well then, let's go.
This is the part where you restart, by the way. If you want to go for, well, at least on normal, not on advanced, since there aren't a lot of runs. But if you want a world record, this is where you have to restart most of your runs. Nope.
I'll finish this now. What to do? I'll defend. I need to calm down. They might attack. All right, I'll do my best. This might be best. Does this girl even know the verse?
Here we go. Nope. Also, I got no monkey drops, so now I'm going to have to grind even more later. Really bad ranking.
Battle RNG early to not get order breaks later.
You wish.
I'm trying to be optimistic here.
You wish.
I'll take care of this in a flash.
I'm just
Oh,
making
God.
up shit as I go along. Because I forgot to write down
Yeah.
what this fight actually was.
Yeah,
Notes.
that's also a thing about advanced. You're going to have to improvise a lot.
My turn.
You do have to know how to fight battles on the go. Things are gonna go wrong. You won't get the turn orders most of the time. Sometimes that we have on the routing. So you need to make sure you understand the combat to a degree. You need to know which skills to use to not die.
It's my turn.
Oh god, bad spawns. Also, this is the boss that I was talking about that has a lot of HP, and we have like 2 pages of routing. Just the battle threat is like 2 pages.
Okay, I killed him without getting order break at least. Even with my bullshit
nice.
improvisation.
Yeah, it's really important you don't get order breaks if you have to improvise, because with order breaks sometimes they can just one shot you.
Yeah. I mean, not this guy. This guy is not afraid
I
at
know.
all. But
Later in the game, yeah, you get order break ones and most likely you're dead. If you survive it, you are so lucky.
To explain what order breaks are, it's a mechanic that gets introduced with the boss they just fought. And what basically is in practice is one of the enemy decided, okay, fuck the turn order, now I take my turn. So just jumps in front of the queue despite whatever happening. And there are specific triggers for the order break, they're not random per se. And the problem is that one of the specific triggers can occasionally be triggered on accident. So the triggers that will trigger an order break are usually if an enemy dies, if an enemy reaches 50% hit points, if one of the idols dies, and the one that can be triggered on accident if there are less than a specific amount of enemies on the board. And the problem is this one can get triggered by more than a single enemy at the same time. So some bosses can have a random amount of, some mini bosses can have a different amount of adds spawning, and you can get unlucky and get the smaller amount, which will instantly trigger the order break on the first turn, and you just get destroyed because the boss is hurt in advanced. And that's basically where they are saying, I sure hope I don't get demolished before the fight starts.
I should have just to do a knowledge check here. There's a very fun status effect in this game. It's called insta kill. I think you know what it does. A lot of bosses in the game, a lot of us in the game have the insta kill status effect with a lot of their attacks. I think you might know what insta kill does to you.
And the problem is that, as I said, an idol dying triggers an order break, which means that a single order break snowballs in 3 or 4 in a row, and, well, you can imagine what happens there. Just, I was winning and then I'm not. And the important thing is that order breaks do not happen in between enharmonics, and that's why the strats for basically every relevant boss is kill them in one turn. Because if you kill them in one turn, well, then you will not be able to order break.
Let's go.
There's also another reason for which the harmonics is that important. On top of the fact that harmonic allows to use combo skills, and notably a specific combo skill called Cosmic Fun, which is basically the most broken skill of the game. And it's an AoE nuke, which also has a significant hit count, but on top of that it's also a global debuff. It debuffs everything, which not only means that the enemies take more damage, they also do less damage and they're slower. And it's a skill you will be seeing spammed a lot during combos, often like 3 or 4.
Their vitality is most admirable.
It does however cost a lot of SPs, because it's a 4 combo skill, which means 4 different idols have to use the necessary skills. And that's usually between 2 or 400 SPs each that go away per cast.
Please be careful.
In the early game you can see the mana pools are not exactly huge.
Could this be a new attack now? Please give me an order.
I want to also give a shout out to the skill trees, which is that weird square thing you see popping on screen so often, which is actually quite a menu, because if you misclick one of the circles, you basically kill the run. Because the skill points are extremely limited in this game. You get very few per level up until way later in the game. And the run definitely doesn't have skill points to spare, so misclicking one means you ruin the skill tree. It's a very delicate moment every time you have to do the skills.
Are we done already?
So now we're on the skill tree. That is actually one of the things I like the most about this game. Pretty much everyone has the same skills, just in different positions. So you can do any build you want. Of course, there's more optimal things, but you can really do anything. For example, in the failed routing that we tried, we actually used 5 fans. So yeah, I do like how much flexibility it offers in general. It's just a shame that you don't really see that on the runs.
Please be careful. A Toha could
Yeah, it turns out that every character does prefer their own weapon type and certain mechanics, and that just ends up making it better to use your own weapon type for everything, even in advance, in the end.
Unfortunately, some of the good fun and number skills are very out of the way for some of the characters, so it's difficult to get to them. Plus, you of course also need the weapons for the idols, which need to be crafted. and that's not exactly practical from speedrun standpoint.
It's a Blair. I'll eliminate it immediately. Ha! A Toha could do
Also, right now on my screen, you can notice how I actually have a turn outfit. And so I have a little trouble right now with voltage routing. It sucks a bit. I didn't have enough voltage for my skills because of the outfit. So I lost a bit of time.
There is also another problem with the Torn outfit that is not going to be coming into play until a bit later. But there is another mechanic similar to harmonics in this game, that is the stage concert, or whatever the correct name is, which
Live concert mode.
oh, yeah, that one. Which basically consumes a specific amount of voltage, and you can pick between 1 and 5 to give increasing bonuses to the idols. And you cannot execute it if any of the outfits are torn. So it's not used a lot in the run, but it is used on a few bosses, and on these bosses it's very important to actually have it, because it makes up for specific damage checks. Also, the live concert gives you extra turns, which also means extra hit count for the combos. It also has a very good background music.
Just to show there, for example, because I had to return to office to repair my outfits, I reset my voltage pretty much at back to 0. So I have to take some extra counters on the way to the next required fight to build up my voltage back. If I just head to the battle, I'm gonna have no voltage and I'm probably gonna die. So yes, you have to, again, voltage management is probably the biggest part of the run.
Voltage is also pretty obnoxious to manage, because like when you exit a battle, doesn't matter how you exit it, if it's escaping or winning it, you lose 20% of the, was it 2 voltages basically, or was it 20%? Well, you lose a significant chunk of your voltage, which means but if you start a fight with an ambush, you get was it 1 or 2 voltage? I just forget.
When you ambush, you get 1 voltage, and when you enter a battle without an ambush, you lose around 1 voltage.
Yeah, so the maximum you can start a fight with is
3.
To start with 3, you need to have ended the previous fight of 5 and start with an ambush.
So that means that if we enter a boss fight with 5 voltage, then we will have 2 by the start of the boss fight.
And that's also where the camo blurs come in play, because you want to take specific fights with voltage, and either for the live concert or for the just for use as skills, and that means you want to absolutely avoid any random encounter. And the best way to do it is using camo blurs, which however can end up trolling in some points, because there are some choke points where you can't pass if there are enemies, but you can't click off the camo blur and then you have to just sit there and wait for the camo blur to expire. It only happens like in 2 points, one being the cave from which they just got out. But it's a pretty sad moment when you have to just sit there and question your life choices.
That one might put up a fight. Attack now! I'll finish this all at once!
Also, again, I usually do this discs part a bit faster, but seeing, like he mentioned, the points are pretty tight and I don't want to mess up. Messing up right now the disc analysis would be pretty bad. I don't really want to lose a run to bad disc analysis on a marathon.
Please take this seriously. It's a Blair. I'll eliminate it. Elimination got you. What's this? I'll finish this
enemy
now.
is charmed by the first maiden's beauty.
My turn. I'll defend.
What to do?
Yeah, disk analysis really just turns into the inputs. You're not really looking at the skills normally very much. You're just pressing
Yeah.
the buttons and hoping you press the right buttons. Usually you do that. And there is some
Yeah,
leeway
that's-
most of the time, but obviously there are some recoverable mistakes, so you do want to be careful if you can.
It's just not a good thing to say I lost a run to disk analysis. Which I have, by the way. I have messed up disk analysis on those run.
I missed the disk analysis in this run. I had to reload. Luckily, I saved beforehand because I know myself.
See, that is the smart thing to do.
Try to keep up.
Yeah, and if you are someone like me that is very bad at menus, you always save before disk analysis. I was saying earlier, one misclick means you basically done fucked up. There is often no recovering from messing up the disk analysis, as in the skill tree.
Yeah, depending of how much SP you waste accidental, you can potentially kill your run.
You know on what to use them, because if you accidentally click a skill you're going to get later,
Oh god. Okay, that was too close to dying, and I shouldn't be dying here. Gonna have to waste extra money to repair outfits after that.
I'm prepared. Try to keep up. Got you! What is this? I'll take care of Aaronesp11. Begin!
One thing to note, for example, for me, Kanadeko goes after Kyoko. It usually is the other way around. That's just a thing because I got bad level of RNG. I just gotta deal with it now.
Yeah, it happens to me as well. I'm honestly used to it happening at this point.
Yeah, that's just something that happens. It doesn't affect us that much. It's just some extra mini wins that we have to do.
Are we done already? Well then, let's
I
go.
literally just said that I had to repair outfits, and I still forgot about it.
It happens.
I'm ready to fight for the
Just blow these enemies away with
My monkey brain's too strong.
Please give me an order. Begin!
it's okay.
Oh,
you
God.
don't need brain cells, you just need to be able to read.
Okay.
That okay was scary.
Try to keep up.
Okay, made my input and skill in a fight that I
This be
didn't
a
have.
new type?
The
Understood.
okay of someone who
Let's go
just
back.
died.
I'm prepared. We've never seen this enemy.
Okay,
before.
at least there's been no deaths. That's actually surprising.
This be a new type? I'll take care of this in a flash. All at once.
Well, we're still not at the actual BX part.
Yeah, you never know.
I know that there are some early encounters that can kill you in advance, but
I'll enjoy
Yeah,
I believe chapter 7 is when things start to first. I'm not sure what chapter you are in now because my memory is bad.
For example, the enemy that we have, the red enemy that we tried to spawn earlier on, I'm sure that one has an insta-kill move if you let it have a turn.
Are we done
So
already?
you kind of gotta be careful with him, if I remember correctly. He usually doesn't get a turn, but if you screw up the strat or something, yeah, you can die against him.
You remind back when I was doing the platinum grind that it was basically mandatory to have an item, to have the trinkets that give you maximum death resistance, because you just die at every single encounter at some point. This game is very particular in the sense that if you want to grind the platinum, you have to play on maximum difficulty, because the training facility they're going through now is needed for the platinum. It requires to finish it, but the amount of floors that are open is based on the difficulty you're playing in, and you cannot change the difficulty in this game. So if you start it on normal, you literally cannot get platinum. You have to go back and either new game plus or do a new game in advanced. Because advanced is the only difficulty in which every floor is open. The final floors are pain.
Yeah, yeah. You kind of again. You gotta finish them in one turn or two. As someone who has, I think it's only the two of us who have grinded the platinum. Yeah, it's not nice, to say the least. It's like really grindy, and not even like you have to think grindy. It's just mashing grindy. Like you just gotta sit there mashing gags.
Do you mean that 20,000 kills is not fun?
Oh, it's very fun.
You gotta selectively mash X in this game.
We should eliminate it quickly.
You think you can just mash X and get max affinity? you really think so? No, you can't.
You have to on guard because the tact Pursuit does not give affinity. The guard does, but the Pursuit doesn't. Because if the Pursuit did, you could technically mash cross.
It's a
Yeah.
bear. I'll eliminate. This is the end.
Oh, cringe.
A Toha could do
I didn't have enough boltish. Cringe.
I wonder what this is.
Oh yeah, there's also
Try to keep up.
the boss that Aaron is about to get to. If you don't do a safety strat and you just end up with very, very slightly less than 1 voltage and you just die.
For a moment there, I thought that Aaron was going to crash.
Workshop. We have some. There's. We have. That was a little wasteful.
Looks like he's
maybe.
saved.
It's finished.
No, I think it's just
Yes,
that his stream's lagging.
Are we gonna use
So my
this
game
one?
should be fine. Is my stream
It's finished.
dying or something?
Broken things.
I think it was just a bit of trouble for me loading a stream. I'm not sure whether it was on my end or yours, but it doesn't really matter.
I dropped 129.
But I believe this is
I
one of the bosses that you
I
need
think
to
should be
overcome.
fine now.
I believe that one you just killed is one of those bosses you need to overkill for drops.
Get it, but it got stronger.
Yeah, normal. I don't need to drop it.
But you don't need it in advantage? Okay.
No. I'm gonna do the same thing with the Mecha Cerberus.
Would you
I suppose it's all just flat out impossible to overkill them in advanced, right?
Oh, you can.
I mean, yeah, you can,
Yeah.
but you have not in a fast way.
I think on the route Fulton and I were working. We overkilled these two, if I remember correctly.
I
Yeah.
think so.
please take this seriously?
You guys
Never
did,
seen this
from what I
before.
remember, you were overkilling everything on your
Yeah.
wedding.
Yeah, we wanted to get all the XP and all the money.
Yeah.
We even managed to overkill some enemies that we didn't on
You're slowing
normal.
down.
Yeah, normal doesn't go for that many overkills, it just gets some
A Toha could do something
by
about
virtue of them not having that much health. And also,
this. A Toha could do something about this.
it's like just sometimes you need to overkill for a drop.
There are two
So I
colors.
think
Please take this seriously.
it's time to speak about the best skill in the game, Cosmic Fan. It's really good skill. It's a harmonic skill, as I talked before. It uses 4 action turns, and it applies pretty much every debuff in the game. It also does decent damage. Pretty much every battle that you see from here on out will have Cosmic Fan.
It also has a wide area and a high hit count.
Let's go.
Oh yeah, it also has like a crazy hit count. Like if it wasn't enough.
This is regrettable.
Yeah, although it has very low voltage gain itself, but
Yeah.
the hit count does mean that you can get some sick combos going, which increases the damage of everything even more.
Done already? I'm prepared.
Like, if you just use Cosmic Fan in a fight, you're going to get like half a voltage bar from all of your turns, but if you use a couple of Cosmic Fans and then Solitary, you're probably going to get 5 voltage right away.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. So
In
yes,
general,
it's very funny to me to see like some of the last battles, because at one point or another they're just gonna evolve into Cosmic Fan spam.
Cosmic Fan scam, sounds about right.
Yeah,
Scamming the
actually.
game.
No problems.
There's also another skill that we don't use on normal. We actually discovered how good it was due to that run that I talked about. It increases the wait time for every enemy. So it does just have like
Please take this
20 turns in a row.
Yeah,
It's
and
Really crazy.
AoE, wait time increase skill with a range which is nearly as big as Cosmic Fan.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Cosmic Fan also has some of the best AoE in the game, like range-wise. Yeah, it's really good.
Yeah, like in terms of circle skills, it's like there's the normal monk skills, which are normally quite small. There's Shrine of Hope, which is a bit bigger than them, and then there's Solitary and Cosmic Fan, which are giant. And
Yeah.
the wait time skill is about the same as Shrine of Hope, I think. So you sometimes have to make sure you're hitting the right enemies with it, but it doesn't pop up that often. Normally, it will just hit whatever you need it to.
Don't let your guard down. It seems there's still a path. Just
I mean, what we're trying to say is Cosmic Fan is too strong. It shouldn't be as strong as it is, but we are glad it is.
Yes, it makes the game
Without-
reasonable.
Yeah.
It's a little bit of a shame because it's so good that it overshadows like 90% of the other combo skills.
We
There is no reason to ever use a different
Mhm.
combo skill outside of very specific moments.
on the right side, we do use some other skills in advance because we can steal from enemies. With that steal, we can get all the money and materials that we need for the rest of the run. Wait, more. Here's also, I think, when we start talking about amps, there are
please take this.
some passive bonuses that we can give to everyone. As you can see right now on my screen, we buy a lot of vitality up amps because again, vitality / agility is king in this game.
Here goes.
So we want to pretty much outspeed everyone.
Let's go.
We don't want to have a turn after them, and so we buy a lot of agility.
Yeah, we're mainly compensating for our slow characters. To be fair, on advanced, everyone you could consider slow apart from Kanadeko and Kyoko. But the main one, the main slow fuck, is Nene.
Yeah, she's like really slow. Like even with a plus 250 amp, she doesn't even reach half of what Kanadeko has. She just has no agility at all.
Even on normal Nene is the only one you really need to increase the speed of. You need like a tiny amount on a Toho sometimes, but most of the time it's just Nene being a slow fuck, even on the lowest difficulty.
This is weird because Nene is something you would expect being the fastest.
That terminal is.
Yeah, but nah, she's
It is kind of
She's
the smallest and
extremely
most
slow.
Finish. Try to keep up.
You would expect her to be the fastest, but she's the exact opposite.
Over there.
by quite the margin.
Where? Are we
In
clear?
terms of speed, if I remember correctly, from fastest to slowest, I think it's Kanadeko, Kyoko, and then it's Otoha, I want to say. Then Aria, then Nene.
Yeah, Aria and Atoha is a bit weird. Like
Prepare ourselves.
Yeah.
in late
they're
game, that's definitely Atoha faster, but earlier on, Aria outspeeds her for whatever reason.
faster, yeah.
Back to
I think it's probably because speed is vitality, and like Kanageko being the most, well built of the idols, probably has more vitality than the others, which makes sense. Except vitality usually is health or defense in other games. Except this one, because yes.
Yes.
Yes, I agree.
Yes, that's the best way to explain things.
Yeah, the stats name in this game that they still confuse me to this day. Like, not gonna lie, if I didn't know it due to the speedrun, I would still think vitality is defense or hit points.
Yes, that is really confusing. It also confused me a lot when I started playing. Like, I don't know why they have such weird names. I know why agility isn't called agility.
If they just
I don't know
stuck
why.
with the various song power and stuff like that, was appropriate. Like, song power, I believe, is physical attack, something like that.
Yeah.
I think there is intelligence and knowledge, which are, like, I believe one is magic defense and one is magic attack, I think.
Are we done already?
I think so too.
I'm prepared.
Even us, we don't really know all of them. Like, they are pretty obscure.
I mean, we know vitality just because it's the only important stat.
Yes.
I'm not familiar with this enemy.
For the speedrun anyway. You need to care about song power for post-game.
We don't even care much about some power in the run because almost at the end we get some pretty broken equipment for Otoha.
Okay, I have a problem.
What?
For some reason, Mr. Oakley's quest is spawning on chapter 6.
Oh, okay, time to load a practice save.
Yeah, I think
Oh,
so.
why the fuck?
Are you sure you're not just missing...
So, is there no
That-
comma
yeah.
from there?
No, you can't recover from a missing quest.
Okay.
No, that's yeah. See, this is what we mean. OQ advanced,
Oops,
even normal. It's pretty easy to lose runs to small stuff like that. Like, oh, here's the quest, you're done.
Especially because of that thing, like, you only need 3 quests, but the quests have like 10 quests each. And most of these are time limited, which means, like, if you don't complete them in the chapter you're meant to complete them, then you just lose them and the end is gone.
One thing that is very funny to me, you can actually go see this right now. There's a guide on Steam forums. And I'm not trying to bash on the guy. Actually, pretty cool that there's a community around this game. I love this game. The more people talk about it, the better for me. I really like it. But it's funny because it says like, oh, skills that you require to get a true ending. It's like every quest in the game. Like that guy tells you to pretty much do every quest in the game.
You can't go wrong. You can't go wrong with all of them.
Yeah.
To be fair,
But is it just
if you're just doing them as they pop out, in the end, what is going to screw you is this specific quest in chapter 4 that appear after you enter the last dungeon of the chapter, which you have to get out of the dungeon and go pick them.
Understood.
And you lose them if you don't do this, which is
yeah, it is pretty unfair if you ask me that one.
To be fair, Omega Quintet is an old game, and like it is from that time period in which it was common to sell guides. It was not that big, and it was common to sell guides to explain the secrets. So like it is understandable they did something like that. They wouldn't in a modern game. Like if you think of it, other Idea Factory games like the Hyper Dimension 2 and 3, which have ending requirements that you're not going to get on your own.
Let's go.
Even
So, I just want to add really fast. Really quick, coming up is probably one of the single target most powerful skills in the game. In my opinion, it's called Resonance. It's the combination of Kyoka's and Otoha's skill, and it's really strong. Like I think 60k damage. When I'm doing like 20k damage at most with other skills. It's really, really strong. I just want to add that.
As you can see, this is a part of the run that is a lot of side quests being done. Like, this is the most side quest heavy part of the run.
Yeah, chapter 5 mainly. The chapter 6 and 7 to some degree, but chapter 5 is the big one.
So if I believe Aaron already got the speed upgrade, which as you can see he is zooming. I compared to me, he is zooming. But I still don't have it yet. I got super bad RNG on chapter 4, so I'm really behind.
Something important about that is the side quest is that this side quest basically also give extra field skills to the idols, and one also finally got the speed to Dabom. You see him sprinting in the area, and this is the part where you start going fast, and it's very nice.
Remember the details?
And it's for the runners. Is the most obnoxious part of the start is the slow walk. You get used to the fast walk of the late game, especially if you like need the grind for the plat. And then every time you restart, you're just a snail pace. Come on, run!
Well then, let's go.
Oh.
This structure
Did I miss? I missed something.
A Toha could use something like
Did I not report the quest?
Just remember something funny about this practice save and stuff. This practice save Mr. Autoha thing cutscene at some point, so it doesn't have enough affection to get to the ending, but that's okay because I have another save file in chapter 8. Does have the requirement.
We accept that Aaron is invalidated.
Yeah. At this point I've already killed the run, so
I don't see much point in killing it if you can.
no, like I mean the run itself died. I already did all the practice the last thing.
I'm not familiar with this enemy.
Oh,
Don't let your
finishing
guard
quote marks. But yeah.
It would be interesting to see if Elia actually gets this land, and she said he didn't really have practice on this route.
down. Tonight's
Well, he's
If
doing
he does the
normal,
time,
but he should be alright.
We'll be back all at once.
Also, even if you see like one of us really ahead, that can change really fast. One of us just could get stuck for half an hour on a rare enemy. It can happen. Not to give Amber too much spoilers, but the final boss is quite something in regards to getting us stuck. Oh, I didn't fight an enemy. Like, all I'm gonna say is, I've been stuck on the final boss for like once. I think I got stuck for like 30 minutes. Like, it's really bad there.
Where's the dragon? No here.
Try to keep up.
I think I didn't pick up the quest as you do.
Well then, let's go.
Imagine actually progressing through the game.
Please take this seriously.
Yeah,
That terminal
something
is-
it happened. I mean,
But I'm not very
Oh
good
well,
with
not a big
I
deal.
think we have all-
Could this be a new type?
we have all missed a quest or two at one point.
Could this be a new type? Is everyone prepared?
Tonight's enemy is on a whole
Burn.
nother level. Let's work together.
Seems this hasn't been disposed of yet. We've never. I'm not familiar with this enemy. Don't let your guard down. That terminal is.
But the entry quests are the most common quests, which is just go kill this specific enemy. And these can also are also basically the big bosses that can give a lot of trouble sometimes.
We can't slack off on any now. On to the next job.
Mission complete.
Let's see. My memory is bad, so I'm going to check my own notes to see at what point you guys are.
Oh, I'm very behind. That's all I can tell you.
I'm near the end of episode 6 now. Just got a little bit more to do.
I'm prepared.
Let's see, you should be nearing episode 7, I
Here
believe.
goes.
I'm just entering chapter 6 right now.
Also, I'm following a slightly different route, so it's gonna look a bit weird, maybe. Just for
It's a blare.
how things are ordered in this chapter.
Something over there. Try to keep
Not a
up.
huge
I've never seen
deal,
this
but
enemy before. Please be careful.
Well, I'm just going basing myself off the actual bosses, not the
Are we
mini
done
bosses,
already?
because some quests can be done earlier or later.
Now, on to the next job.
I'm just glad we completed it. The mission ends when it's recorded.
Well then, let's go. Could this be a new type? Try to keep up.
Yeah, I almost just finished
Dane's Leaf. Yeah, Aaron just did Dane's Leaf.
No problems thus far.
The names of the enemies are so weird. Like,
I'm not
some of the enemies are just basically common, like, demon names that you played like SMT or Persona, you will recognize half of the enemy names in this game.
Yeah.
Try to keep up. A Toha could do something about this.
Also, like in the 10th request, enemy tracking in this game is kind of crazy. They chase you down pretty efficiently.
The desert will quickly
It's not a
sap
huge
our
deal
strength.
once you have the
We should
fast
finish this
run,
as soon as
because
possible.
you outrun
This should-
most
I
enemies.
won't even leave
It's
the
a
base.
bit of a problem when you don't have it,
Let's
though.
go.
Hmm.
I mean, when you have the speed upgrade, you are going to run into the enemies.
Face
Yes.
planting into enemies, the best satisfaction.
Let's go. We should
And this is the part where Dabom is down is a fucking cursed area, because at some point you have to go on a very thin area on the left,
Don't let
and
your
it's
guard down.
at least myself, I always fail at seeing where it is.
Could this be?
It's a very tiny pathway.
Be a new
Oh, he's going to actually enter Bayside Plant,
A Toha
which
could do
is kind of a meme area, because this area lags.
Well, this is the Valley Supply Base, but yeah, same deal.
Let's go.
Sorry, yeah, I failed the name. Yes, I meant Valley Squad.
Seen this enemy
On PS4, it's like 10 FPS on that dungeon. Like,
Well, I-
not even.
Well, yeah, 5 sometimes.
Yeah, it's like not even kidding, by the way. It is like 5, 10 FPS.
I think that was
It's
Seen this enemy before.
like, it's really, really hard to navigate that dungeon.
Well, I
Yeah,
lost
that one-
a bunch of time there.
Familiar with this
I lost 2 party members in my voltage, so now I have to go back, repair outfits, and get voltage back.
That's okay.
The workshop.
Speaking of
That's the best.
It case in point when we said if someone is ahead, don't give it too much credit because things can happen, and that's one. And basically, the problem with the Supply Valley Bay is that it's an area that is like 3 floors, something like that. And these floors are not only one on top of each other, but also very close.
Let's go back.
And basically, due to the way the game spawns NPCs and despawns them, due to your presence, combined with how fast you are at this point of the game, basically the game is almost constantly spawning and despawning enemies, and this causes the FPS to drop dramatically, even on PS5. Like, it's not very evident right now because he's going to just kill this boss and get out, but when he's going to come here for quests, you're probably going to see him drop to like 20 FPS at some point for no reason.
But hey, sometimes and somehow, PC does have 60 FPS on that dungeon.
I just hope it has some.
I don't know how, but it does.
Would I be able
It is the
Probably-
only place where I can think of that PC is faster than all other platforms.
Probably whatever is choking the CPU that will spawn the enemies doesn't choke it on PC.
it's done?
Yeah, maybe.
Because that
It's
sounds
just
like,
weird because
Make something else?
I mean PC just stutters every time, everything.
let's see how Aaron does in Valley Supply Bay.
Mysterious. Do it. Let's come back
Oh,
again.
I missed an event. Cringe.
I almost forgot. He did remember. There it is. Aaron seeing Dabomste killing himself is more clever. He uses a Camoufleur.
That does
But also
help,
thinking
yes.
the Camoufleurs in this game are godsend. And you get a lot of them just for free, so it's also nice.
The problem is that they are also random enemy drops for the most part, the ones you get for free. So sometimes you can get a really, really small amount
Well then, let's go.
if you're really unlucky.
Let's go.
That mainly happens on normal end though, where you fight way less of the enemies that drop them. But you still need a similar amount because there really isn't that much extra pathing in true end that needs camouflages.
Please take this.
So you just end up with
We've never.
the same demand but less supply.
Also, as said before, you do have to be careful where you use camoufleurs. There's certain spots in the game where if you use camoufleur, the enemies body block you and now you're stuck with the camoufleur. It's not a good feeling just standing there waiting.
You just sit there and question your life choices. For
Yeah.
30 seconds, that's the duration of it.
That is a very dangerous enemy. Got you. Wow.
Well, I got the shitty RNG where you get only 2 dogs in 2 fights, but there's nothing you can do about it.
Yeah. That means you gotta wait like 30 seconds for them to respawn. It's not ideal in the slightest.
Alright, nice.
Sub-quest grinding, and they're both killing some enemies for sub-quests, picking up items, and also some of the sub-quests require you to use combo skills. So like, you do both at the same time, if you're going to get voltage anyway from the Cosmic Farm spam.
Now
Oh yeah,
we wait.
this game has a lot of use X skill quests. So we also gotta manage our voltage for using those skills
Please take this seriously.
to get those quests done. We don't want to take extra battles just to do a quest.
There we go, 1 respawn.
That is a bit. Got you. Wow.
Oh, and this one had 2, of course.
All at once.
This animal Fulton was fighting as a funny thing where the event is on top of his spawn point. So when you trigger the event, the boss doesn't spawn. You actually have to walk
Sure to stay
out
vigilant.
to actually appear. And like the first time it can give you like a heart attack. You're like, oh, what the fuck?
Don't
What is
leave my
this?
side.
Yeah.
Please take this serious. Here goes. Ha.
Yeah, if you can see on some of other encounters like that, they just spawn in. He doesn't because he's too big.
Understood. Let's go back.
I love how Kanadek occasionally kicks down a giant road sign. Yeah, no problem.
Unprepared. I'm not familiar with this enemy.
The spot where Elia is one of these spots where if you decide to camoufleur, then you might just end up being stuck here because you can't click the
Here goes.
the player to remove it because the enemies are on the way. You want to kill them to get them out.
Elimination complete.
I've done it myself to use the camoufleur there and then sit there waiting.
And that's my first save since the reloads for the bullshit.
I'm not familiar with this.
Yeah, that's usually also where I do my next save because that is when the fun starts.
Even the enemy is charmed by the first maiden's beauty.
Oh yeah, the balloons. And enemies.
So here we are.
Couldn't they have made it?
Oh, it's in the balloons. I thought it was on the rare enemy spawn.
Enemy is charmed by the first maiden's beauty.
You remind me.
Close to worthy.
Oh god, this is gonna be scuffed as fuck.
Could this be a new type? Got you. Got you.
Please don't survive.
Begin to the over.
Because if they do that, I'm gonna order a breaking.
Oh, also, this game has like a PV viewer kind of thing where you can create your own videos and stuff. We only touched it for 2 quests, but from what I've seen, it's pretty extensive. Like you can do a lot of things here. But again, we can just skip it, so we don't really see it.
It is quite elaborate though, like
Yeah.
there was effort put into it.
Please be careful.
It's like
Seen this enemy before.
I haven't messed with it. I just seen what it can do, and yeah, there's a lot of options.
Alright, I got lucky on the Chromatin.
Are we done already?
Oh damn!
The only problem is that there is only the 5 base songs, so it's not like you have a lot of variety on what's going on.
Try to keep up.
It would have been nice if like it is basically a song song creator and the dance studio, but there's only the 5 base songs of the game. It would be nice if you were able to add songs. But whatever.
Oh god, I got ambushed. Please don't kill me.
I sense that.
Don't kill me.
Well,
You got
RNG time.
So again, getting ambushed in this game, really bad. You can just die sometimes.
Especially when you have these big packs of enemies. If you happen to have enemies with this case,
Yeah.
some status prevent for using harmonics, and being able to use harmonics is often a death
I'm
sentence.
not familiar with this enemy. Don't let your guard down.
Now I'm going to save for the second rare mad because all 3 of these rare mads have a chance to auto break you if they spawn with not enough enemies.
Oh yeah. So I think the bomb is approaching, or is in the probably the worst part of the run. We have to fight against 3 rare enemies, which all of them 3 can kill us turn 1 before we can even move if we get bad luck. So
So far, not that. Like we had a couple close calls, but still not that.
yeah, so like if you get bad RNG against those rare enemies, which I don't think the bomb is doing, well, he's getting.
Yeah, I got
You
good
can
RNG
just-
on that one again.
Okay.
Please
You
game.
can just be stuck there for like 20 minutes. It's pretty funny.
Imagine getting a response. There you go.
Also, since for example here, my routing is getting pretty deviated because of that RNG and just some bad calls from my part.
I'm not familiar.
So
Wait, how
now
was
I'm
that not
having...
an overkill game?
Oh yeah, sometimes you don't overkill. You gotta look at the drops, by the way.
Please be careful.
Yeah, they're an overkill. this
I
time.
don't know why it happens. Sometimes you just don't overkill.
Trace. We've never seen this enemy before.
No.
Oh
Please
god,
be
I'm...
careful.
Oh no, I messed up.
We've never seen this
Cringe. I didn't get neither the item nor the save point on supply base. Oh, I'm so
God.
cringe.
Please be careful.
God, cringe. I made the same mistake yesterday
Underwalk,
too. Yeah, now we gotta walk back.
I'm not
So you know that all the walk through the desert that I just did? Yeah, I gotta do it again
Please take this seriously.
because I messed up.
Let's go. Try to keep up.
Now this is slightly more typical rare mad RNG, going for the final one.
Yeah, that one's the worst one if you ask me.
Try to keep up.
It's also it's just not good.
Try to keep up.
Horror man.
Could this be a new type?
Oh, that's rough. Are they beneath?
Take this
Yeah.
seriously.
Actually, I think I can clutch.
One interesting way that would use
Am I?
the visit encounter. I do different.
Time for everyone's favorite scuff.
Sure.
Please take this seriously.
Bro, what is happening
This
here?
one is not spawning.
Please take this seriously.
Oh boy. Just throw it.
There it
Could
is.
this be a new type?
Oh, yeah,
I
that's
don't
rough.
I don't know why I didn't get enough mats for the vitality ups. Crazy.
Oh, I don't have enough. Oh, I forgot to...
That should
advanced
kill.
splits, that would
Nice.
explain why I am looking at the wrong fight. Okay.
I'm not familiar with this enemy.
I used very scuffed strats, but I survived the order break.
We've never seen this enemy.
Yeah, you can normally survive the order break on the Chromatin guy. The other two are a little more questionable.
I mean, the problem is that it just breaks your customs or your voltage. And
I think that's
it's just a tragedy.
It looks like it turned out fine.
Let's return to work.
Do you need something? I kind of wanted to stay longer.
There's a double miss in episode
Oh,
7.
I'm sorry.
Double miss is in the bullshit part.
I'm prepared. Try to keep
Yeah, it helps that we're now in the part of the game that I actually practice. I didn't bother practicing the early game, and my early game was very slow as a result.
No,
But
there's
one
also
day
the
I
part-
will practice the early game.
All at once.
I usually skip the early game as well because I just find it super boring.
I tried practicing the late game, then I died, then I gave up.
That sounds a
Let's
lot.
hope it doesn't happen here.
We should prepare ourselves.
Also, I'm gonna go hard to fight the Hell Hunts again. Because I didn't pick up the quest earlier. Because I can't read now.
Oh, at least you're going to have a bit more money.
Hmm?
You're going to have a bit more money and experience.
Yeah,
I mean, at this
pretty
point,
much,
we're
yeah.
pretty much good on money.
I'm prepared.
Yeah, the main thing that you can be randomly short of is the
Be it? What's that?
Arcanium.
Elements. Yeah.
Take
Yeah.
this gun.
Arcanium are the materials we need for crafting things. But we can usually just disassemble more things. It's not that big of a deal. Like, it's pretty easy to get the remaining materials we need if we don't have them.
Try to keep up. This is regrettable, but I can't do anything. All eliminated! Elimination complete. There's something over there. It seems there was once a large river here.
Oh, no, not that one.
It seems only the gate is still intact.
It's all in pieces now, as Worldy says.
Yeah.
I just love the random banter when you disassemble things. It's just funny. Itotoa was like all depressed. Oh, so you're rid of things you don't need. Yes. They want to carry
So
fucking rock.
Just as an aside, I hate these enemies that teleport. They're so annoying.
Oh yeah.
Like, they just teleport behind everyone, and now you gotta get into more random encounters, or so annoying.
Please take this seriously.
Now, this next fight, you need to overkill it. It's one of the few overkills that you need on the advanced route.
Which one?
The
Oh god.
Pugariga.
We've never
Oh,
seen this
oh
enemy
yeah.
before. Please be careful.
Also, I forgot to regen SP. Let's hope this goes well.
Could this be a new
And these monkeys can be in your way if you're unlucky, and make it really hard to get to them with your voltage, but this time it was alright.
We'll be fine all at once.
I'm just
There is one
gonna
of
that
these
should be fine.
points. If you get unlucky, you just sit there like an idiot for 20 seconds. And can you please get out of the way? The worst part is that sometimes you just have to kill them. You can't really pass otherwise.
Yeah, you can kill them and be fine in normal difficulty, but in advance you need to bring your voltage to overkill this
I'll
guy.
eliminate it immediately.
So you can't
This is a new type.
afford to do the
Something about
kill,
this.
and you have to just camel it and wait,
Could this be a new type?
which is so
Understood.
riveting
Close-
experience.
You should be closing to the affinity point, Tabon, right?
Report is complete.
Yeah, that's at the end of chapter 8. I'm not that fussed with it.
Yeah.
If I get it, I get it.
Okay.
If I don't, then I don't.
Usually we have the affinity by basically where you are.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I've got the affinity by now, or I don't have the affinity by now, but I generally don't bother checking and just go.
You just go, let's see if I don't fucked up or not. Like,
I mean, I'm gonna check just because it's marathon, but yeah, I usually don't check. Also, I'm at the part of where I have to do the rare spawns.
Please take
Make your bets. How many attempts does it take me? How many order breaks just in this fight? Bets.
I got
Oh,
first try for each of the first two, but then the last one took quite a while.
There goes one spawn. Let's see how many spawns it takes. Oh, second spawn. That's not bad.
but yeah, basically, while the technically
Oh, order break. Let's go.
basically the checkpoint for the affinity is technically at the end of chapter 8. But since basically we got all the affinity events that we need by this point, by about this point, slightly later.
If we're I'll break
Like
through.
usually where you will be doing it on this when you go check the affinity where that one is and like, did I fucked up or did I didn't?
Here goes.
Because if you actually have to grind the affinity, this is basically where you will be doing it.
Please take this seriously.
So here I'm just gonna kind of hope it overkills. I'm not gonna lie. I'm I kind of got bad RNG. I just hope it kills. Yeah, it overkills. Okay, fine. I survived the order break. We're fine.
Never punished.
Let's
Yeah.
go.
I mean the outfit. The outfit is completely broken, so kind of punished.
Time
Okay,
No
to
one
kill.
died, so
But I can't do anything about it.
no one died. That's the important part.
There's something here. Huh. This is regrettable. But I can't.
Shout out to the original notes that Dabomste said, pick up this very important item, you will kill the run if you don't.
Oh boy.
The free who kill.
Understood. Let's go back. I'm prepared.
Not gonna bother trying to save them.
Please take attack me now. Wow. Let's work together.
I have been doing super scuffs for like the past 25 minutes and my run has been going downhill so fast.
It's fine, you're still well ahead of time.
I'm 10.5 minutes behind the run I did previously.
Close to worthy.
You're not even 2 hours in. Well ahead of time.
Please take this seriously.
Oh, 2 order breaks in a row. Why you gotta do me like this game?
Yeah, I'm very behind right now.
I mean, I'm still on the rare mats. I've been here for 17.5 minutes.
Jesus, really?
Yeah.
I hope this stops.
Yeah, so that's what can happen. I think that's
This place has been awful. I also have to do Hell Hunt again.
Oh god. This sounds like fun.
Yeah. I had to get 2 rare mats for the Chroma team. Then the second one only took 2 counters.
let's go.
Then I got order
Second
break
one.
twice, but the last one. Still trying
Second
to
one
get it.
didn't give me order break.
We have some extra squid.
It's all in pieces now.
Yeah, alright.
It's disassembled. It's finished.
Okay.
It's done. It's strong.
Okay, now we're going to the. Now we have to do the run of shame back to Bali Supply Base. You know the one. Everyone knows it.
I wonder what effect that will have.
You miss the save point, so you get teleport. You gotta run all the way back.
I wanted to stay longer.
You managed to miss 2 of them, not 1. 2.
Yeah.
Okay.
It is. We're going to
Third
save
time
it for next
getting order
marathon.
break.
Next marathon, we're going to include the clip of the Walk of Shame.
It's the walk shame.
Hey, at
Gonna be
least you have
so
this-
interesting to watch. This guy had to walk for like a minute. We'll make you watch it for some reason.
It will be been walking the last bowling game.
Okay, so why I missed it, I want to say, you spawn like this, so you can see the save point. You gotta walk back. Why did he do that? I don't know. Just to make you miss it.
Excuses.
They just did it like that, so you miss it. You can't compete me otherwise. Oh, also I need to save. I almost forgot.
No, I think you remember because you got order break that could have been gone bad.
Yeah, this is one of the enemies that I think this is the one most likely to order break and kill you. It will at least kill one member. Like at the very least. Oh, I got order break. Okay, okay. Okay. Yep, to death. Now we gotta escape. I can still recover it if this one is oh, auto break. I'm dead. I'm dead. Everyone's dead. Oh, three insta kills.
How's you do?
There's the first game over.
To be fair, you already had 2 people who wanted points and doesn't have to be a stickers there. Well, that's the first death. Congratulations.
Yep. I got auto break twice and hit with 3 insta kills. Yep, yep.
There's something over there. We've never seen.
Just so you know, there is nothing we can do about that. It's literally just pray.
Yeah, give me scroll. It's not
I
fun.
regret to get that. There is nothing.
I just gotta be happy with what the game gives me. Or unhappy. Oh god. Oh, well. Well, I didn't get torture breaked, but I got ambushed, so.
Basically the same thing.
Like he spawned on the back, so I had to run past him, but the other one blocked me and I just got ambushed. Cringe.
Okay, number 2.
Okay, this is where I killed my last run. After doing melody on a random mob instead of on the actual boss. So let's not do that again.
Now I'm just stuck here waiting for the right spawn. I'll try it.
Alright, that was a scuffed Yamate, but it's all done. That is kind of a pain to manage that visit efficiently. So I don't care too much about it, especially in America.
Yeah.
Now the enemy is not spawning. Oh god, this is so bad.
Well then, let's go.
Oh, it spawned. Put it on. Oh, it's an order break.
Could this be a new type?
Oh, and am I dead? Oh, I'm not dead. I can actually kill him. Let's go.
No way!
Here goes.
Yeah, I survived it. With no voltage, so I don't think I can kill him still, but
You can't
survived.
overkill him, you just gotta get lucky.
I think Cosmic Fan can make you survive.
I'm gonna use Falling Stardust just to delay turns. I think I know what to do here. This is the knowledge of the game coming in, by the way.
This enemy before.
Oh, he's dead. Hope he give me the drop. Nope, didn't give me the drop. Now I gotta try again.
But at least you didn't die.
I didn't get lucky enough. Oh, let's see if I get lucky enough this time. Well, no order break. Do I even have enough SP? Oh, I don't think I have enough SP. This is really bad. Okay, I think I'm good. I think I'm so good.
Well, I think my affection is good enough. Question
Yeah,
mark.
I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good.
Maybe.
Understood. Let's
Hopefully.
Let's hope. Oh no, I'm not good. I lied.
No, no, go on, looks
Oh, I lied.
low.
I think I should be fine after watching Auto House event in chocolate.
It's leaning quite a bit.
I mean, if not, I have backup saves. I'm really,
Not to go near.
I'm reloaded one.
Your auto affection looks pretty low compared to the screenshot I usually have.
Let's go.
Yeah, cause you take the. You probably took the optional event on chapter 2. I think the save file took that that event, but missed some other event. So that's why I'm like,
Won't even leave a trace.
What item did we need? It was the old ship skin, right? From that
I
last
can't remember.
enemy.
Yeah.
Okay, I got it then. I'm good.
That terminal is. But I'm not very good. Got you!
Oh god. Oh, this is really bad.
This is really bad. It could be probably the name of all the last
Yes.
of the game.
I don't have enough EP. That's a problem.
This could be the game.
Yeah. I just gotta sell random stuff.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Just
I'm good,
run
I'm good.
it.
The end.
I just gotta sell random items for cleansing. That's a fact that we never use.
This the end. Got you! It's a little unfair, but it's work together.
And already for me, this run has been quite bad.
Let's go.
In theory, you're still doing better than Aaron.
Wow.
Man. No wrong though.
Yeah, I just been getting a lot of order breaks. No spawns.
How did you practice your just get lucky skills? You didn't practice. Don't worry, I'm going to get all the counter karma tomorrow.
Yeah, probably.
You watch me die 20 times to Keisha or something like that. All the shit talking and doing today is going to come back to me.
All I am going to say is I hope you get the right healing items.
Try to keep up. Are we done already?
Or do you have a backup if you don't get enough healing grains and
Let's
stuff?
go.
Oh, that is the wrong game. That's for V2, not
Oh.
V2R.
Oh. Oh, right. So the
Yeah,
better
you-
one then.
You can win with the minimal healing items even in base V2. It's just harder. You just have to save and reload more in general.
Look at Damon not taking the other count.
Range, no level 5 voltage. Don't you hate it when you don't get level 5 voltage? You
Yeah,
just gotta
it's like
take
4
another
and 1
fight.
pixel.
Sucks, man.
Understood. Let's go.
Okay, I'm actually gonna save because I'm not sure if I have enough voltage. I think I do, but I'm not sure. So I'm gonna save just in case.
Yes, the Aaron is also entering chapter 8. 9.
Oh,
As I said,
No, you had it right the first time, it's 8.
No, it's 8.
gosh.
Oh, that's interesting. That's it.
Well then, let's
The
go.
corroded
I'm
one.
not familiar with this enemy. Don't let your guard down.
well, I did have enough voltage, now I don't.
Don't let your guard down.
Now you don't.
Yeah,
For my next
He
phase,
blocked
I will
me.
let it disappear.
now I do. Now I do.
Is this refuse? Don't touch it carelessly.
Alright, please no teleporting enemy blocking me.
Please be careful.
Okay, we got lucky.
Let's go. Getting lucky, let's go.
As in, there wasn't an enemy blocking me.
We'll be done all at once. This might be close to worthy.
A Toha could do something about this. Got you!
Maybe they haven't noticed.
Oh, I didn't get body blocked. Let's go. No body block.
Hey, team line to 12 hours jump! Perfect landing!
You need to question your life choices.
That enemy is notorious. Well, that part is notorious for getting body blocked. But we don't have a choice. We need to voltage before the fight.
Oh,
I mean, you
just
can take the fight.
Oh,
Good Garagal, huh?
Yeah, you can take the fight, but then you gotta rebuild voltage and heal SP.
Yeah, all
you get the
that
idea.
junk.
Yeah, it's usually faster just to hope you don't get body blocked.
Here goes. Ha! Ha! This is regrettable, but I can't do anything about it. I'm not familiar with this.
I always forget that the Scorpions on Yamate are like super tanky and balanced.
Don't like. Ha! We've never seen this enemy before.
Okay, let's see if I have enough affection.
Is everyone
I hope I do.
Tonight's enemy is on a whole
Going to find out.
Oh god, God, I don't have enough area affection.
Uh-oh.
God, what did I miss?
It is low.
Did I miss?
I think it's
Um,
11.
She says 3-3. I don't know why she said 3-3. I don't have any bands. Oh no. I think there's one here. Okay, I think that one gives you affection. No, that one doesn't. Oh no.
Well then,
By
let's
the
go.
piano? Oh, I think it was piano.
Please take this seriously.
Yeah, it was piano one. Okay. Oof, we're safe.
Oh, save.
Yeah, we're safe.
Imagine events not despawning.
Yeah. Yeah, so if just to add a bit of context, events despawn after a certain time. Well, most of them, some don't. In this case, I missed one that didn't despawn, so that's good for me. But if you get one that if you miss one that despawns, now you gotta either sit with that guarding for 30 minutes or keep the run. It's your choice. As you might expect, most people end the run if that happens.
Stand on these rocks.
I don't think there's someone who would like to stay 30 minutes pressing X, but to each their own.
Try to keep up.
Usually you will check the affection before the end of chapter 7 because chapter 8 doesn't have any affection increasing event. So like if you don't have it by the end of chapter 7, you won't have it in chapter 8 anyway. So that's when you go, well, I guess we're running that sense now.
See, what a good thing I checked. If I didn't check, I would have missed it. There's no worse feeling in this game than getting to the
Are we done?
branch of true ending and normal end and not seeing the true ending path. Ooh,
No.
it
Going
hurts.
to the event and not seeing that.
I'll take care of this.
You just have to.
I still have not managed to affect the
Let's
top.
go. I'm not
Yeah.
Still
familiar
not.
with this enemy.
You're only going to, like, know once you get to Diver Canal Bridge and you get one cutscene skip instead of 4.
Please give me an
Oh, is that also different?
That's the only time
know
you can
that.
know, because affection doesn't stop you getting the quests at all.
Yeah. I mean, I always go to the fight arena. If it's not there, well, I missed it. Now I just feel like dumb for missing it.
Why can't I use it? I was cute and I have turns.
Let's go.
Oh, because I can't read and I used the wrong stuff.
Don't leave my side.
Hey, team line to go!
As you can.
Alright,
I was supposed to start the last
Let's go.
Cosmic Fan with Nene.
Understood. Let's go back.
I don't have much confidence in it.
Let's go.
Now, on to the next job. Report is complete.
Okay, I'm almost in chapter 8. Almost.
Nice.
Don't worry, Aaron and Dabon will get destroyed by random bosses.
Oh yeah, we're
I mean, it
coming up
can
on the
happen.
random water break chapter. That is
So
really
there's
soon
some.
now.
Yeah. There is something really fun about chapter 9. You were about to say. The whole chapter is a lot of fun. I don't see why. Especially on a casual run. Oh, it's really fun.
It's extremely fun. Okay, Dabom is in chapter 9.
Okay, I'm chapter 9 now. Let's go. Oh, chapter 8, I mean. That didn't take long at all.
I infected you. You can't count anymore.
Yeah. It's rough, man. It's just rough.
Back to
It's
counting.
been a rough run.
Back to counting with fingers. You do not know numbers higher than 10 anymore.
Glad I didn't mess up.
It's complete. Enhancement is very important too.
Okay, good.
Yeah, this looks good. Hey, this seems like
I haven't had the chance to actually see the advanced part of episode 9 executed. It's going to be interesting to watch it. But the tragedy of chapter 9 is that Arya leaves at the end of chapter 8, so you're left with 4 titles.
Yeah.
Which makes everything way more complicated because it means
Imagine losing.
It means one less cosmic fan, which is a big deal.
Not only that, remember, you are losing the best party member in the game.
That too. But at least Ottawa has basically the other biggest skill. Like Ottawa's skill is almost as good as Arya's. It gets better later in the game when she actually starts adding stats.
Yeah,
Okay,
it does
well,
more
that's one
damage,
block.
but has a slightly smaller range and doesn't get anywhere near as much voltage.
It's much better as a finisher than a mid combo.
time to get to work.
Chapter
go.
9 has a handful more side quests to do before you can proceed to the true end,
Are we going somewhere?
which is mainly just kill very big mods.
Can I get to this door? I can. You can get cockblocked there, although it isn't as likely as some other places.
Do this, everyone.
And this is where the combos start getting extremely specific.
Yeah. And like you can't mess it up. If you mess it up, you're dead.
The one redeeming factor is that they're pretty much all the same as each other, or like, they have big points of similarity. Like, there's a lot of times you use the same pattern, just because it gives you good wait times
We did it.
for your party.
Time to get to work.
That is the main reason why this isn't as shit as it could be.
Yeah, pretty much.
Nice work. Is it time for work? Yeah. Let's do our best.
So for what matters, the main reason for which you often see them healing up SPs and changing zone instead of actually going to the office is because when you go to the office you heal up but also the voltage, and as you learned, you kinda need the voltage for combos.
That is a very common cockblock place I just passed, and thankfully it didn't cockblock me this time.
Yeah. Getting order break too.
I'm surprised Dabon didn't get order broken on that.
There we go. We're done. That could have gone better. So worse.
Alright. So now we finally changed the pair. Because this next fight targets only Kanedeka, and it's really bad if they use their nuke, but if you pair tucked with Kanedeka, you can mostly avoid any deaths, even without having to save. I just saved for safety because it's a marathon, but if you pair Kanedeka here, then the risk on this fight is pretty low, honestly.
Do note that tact can't protect you from the insta-kill status effect.
Yeah.
So yeah, you better hope it doesn't hit.
Yeah, but the way that these guys kill you is by hitting you with an extremely hard nuke. Like, it does 5k if you're not tech guarding.
Just
That's
go.
how Kanedeko dies normally. But generally you should be able to just tech block every attack on this fight.
I'm getting body blocked.
Yeah, and you see that I got 2 regular attacks, so I technically didn't need to do that this time, but it's definitely a lot safer. Oh, whoops.
That looked scary for a moment, but they did nothing, luckily.
And then because Utoha's no longer a partner, we have to have her heal herself instead of attacking. It gives you the same result in terms of turn order, but it gives Utoha enough SP to actually execute the second turn of this fight properly.
This game is also actually weird when it comes to enemy AI, because in theory, if you check their skills, they're basically shown for requiring voltage themselves, but it's not exactly clear how they build it.
We should eliminate it. This is the end. Let's go. Could this be a new type? I'm not familiar with
Looks
this
like
enemy.
Damon made it out of the
Understood.
Ballista Flibel alive. Oh, too bad for that one, the last one of that.
Yeah, I nearly got to skip the camera blur entirely,
On
but...
to the next job.
Oh well, it's fine.
We have lots of work to do. Do you have business at the workshop? Yeah, all done.
Alright, so this is the first turn 1 order break that has like a realistic chance of actually killing you.
Prepared.
It's also
Yeah.
only the second turn 1 order break in a run, but it's the first one for a while
But
that's
I'm not very good with machines.
like
That can actually
likely
kill
to
you.
kill you.
Try to keep up.
Yeah.
That terminal is.
Really,
But I'm not
one
very
of
good.
only 2 that have a super high chance. There are a couple later that have a chance,
Type?
but
I'm not familiar with
this is one of
enemy.
only 2 that has like a super high chance to
Don't
kill you. The second one being the very final boss.
Don't let your guard down. I'm not familiar with.
Hey, team, let go!
Why
Perfectly!
didn't you die? It's
I'm
weird.
not familiar with this enemy.
And this corridor is cockblock central, so you just have to wait for your camera blast run out.
It's a tragedy. There is always this demon in the middle of
Why
everything.
it was
It's
constructed.
almost impossible that it's not there.
Eliminated. A
And there is a second one right
Oh, I
after.
forgot to
which is-
save. Okay, I'll take another
Oh, yeah, that's bad.
encounter to save because you don't want to not
Yeah.
have a save for days of. Even though
Yeah,
like,
that's
it's not as bad as Squad of Trooper, it's still pretty bad.
Please take this seriously.
you can die pretty easily in that one. That's a
It's
just
better
it.
being late in the run, like dying there horribly and losing 20 or 30 minutes is not fun.
Okay, I only got 1 order break and it did 500 damage, so that was lucky.
That's
Damn,
punching.
that-
That's
yeah.
illegal. Maybe
I
the
think
guy
I think he's hacking.
Yeah, splice it run.
Yes, that must be.
Yeah, it's been
Oh, whoops.
too good. Been too good of a run.
I forgot to use.
I'll endure this.
I'm gonna call hacks on that one.
Hacks. And this is when we start spamming the chain skills with all the regular attacks because we don't have much else to deal damage without voltage. And they do more damage than using the skills themselves individually. And you can just barely finish off things like that way.
Let's go. We've never
Now
seen
we
that
just
view.
leave, we symbol attack all the cop blockers that get in our way so as to
Don't let your guard down.
keep our voltage reasonably high for the next battle. As long as you hit 2 or less, you're fine, and that's nearly always the case.
Damn.
Are we done already? Report is complete.
And now I'm going to take the free quests which are required for True End, after having done like 40 quests to unlock them all. Alright, another immediate turn 1 auto break, but one that's only a low chance of killing you this time. The Azzy to
Yep.
Haka.
So as you can see, there's a lot of things that can kill us at this point in the game. Oh god, I got kills. Oh, we didn't kill. That's so bad.
The party is basically under leveled, under the earth, under everything at this point.
God, now
This
we
guy
gotta
can also
base it
drain a
attack.
Toha's SP, so you want to just use a vitamin supplement for safety, even though I don't think I got drained this time.
Yeah.
It's easier to just remember to always vitamin supplement than, oh, you should attack when you don't get SP drain to save like 0.1 seconds. Like, no, I'm just going to vitamin supplement all the time, please.
They might attack me.
And I went back and played casually. This specific 3 quests were a huge pain.
Oh yeah. So in general, chapter 9, casually on advanced is
Try to keep up.
it's the difficulty spike in the game. It's so hard. If you don't know the optimal way to kill enemies, it's so hard.
Let's go.
Losing Arya, like when you basically bomb the entire game spamming Cosmic Fan into a skill, then you lose her here, then you have one less Cosmic Fan to use, which is a big deal because it's a lot less hits in the combo. And you also have, of course, you don't have the strongest S skill of the game at this point. Like, it is brutal. Like, I remember I just had to go into the DLCR and power grind.
I'll endure this.
But this is without DLC.
Yeah, because we have a gigantic brain. And totally made the proper strats for this.
That would be nice.
Can you break my guard?
That's so cringe, dude. They survived with so little HP. I want to cry.
Yeah, at least I didn't kill you.
Okay, go to chapter 9.
I always take like wasting 20 seconds to that.
Done already?
I take the 20
I'm
seconds.
prepared. I'll break through.
Then again.
I mean, as long as you don't die, I think it's fine.
I got this faction event. That should be good, question mark.
Should be
I mean, none of
good.
it.
Okay, there we go.
Okay.
Arya's seems 3.4 barely.
thus far.
How long was chapter 9 again? It was not too long, right?
It's a blare.
Depends
It's
when
like
you
15
just,
minutes.
I won't even leave a trace.
Yeah.
15 to 20 minutes, depending on how
I mean, it's not
lucky you
too
are.
long,
Is everyone prepared?
but it's also not like oh, what happened? I almost died.
To rely on good scordatura.
What happened? Tragedy struck.
I think you got like 3 order breaks in a row there.
Yeah, what happened? I almost got destroyed.
Well, that's what we were saying. You animate and you survive, and then it triggers.
It's not like you're having fun.
And you kill someone, and then it triggers another order break, and you kill someone else. That's a chain of events that is not nice, and somehow he lived it. MMS they lived it.
Gotta go on repair. Oh, try. Now I gotta go on big voltage. Oh,
Fulton is spread evil, getting close to death, but not quite.
And in that fight, we use a sports trick on Nene to manipulate wait times, because why not?
Just our footing.
yeah.
Understood. Let's go back.
Yeah, we use a sports drink move, healing drink with battle.
What if it's literally just to sort the turn order?
Yeah.
Something like that.
Some
These
things,
literally stuff are far too cosmic brain for me. They're beyond my comprehension.
Yeah, I mean, it is also a cosmic ring for me. I didn't route it, remember? None of us
Okay,
did.
I got true end. I got 4 cutscenes and not just one.
Let's go.
Didn't fuck it up. Job.
Let's go. Someone is actually finishing.
Oh,
But he's not
maybe.
finishing.
Now, let's see if he gets stuck on final boss. That would be funny.
This is always the
Jinx.
question of the final bosses.
Adesso sti scordatura mi sto get through.
Also, I'm gonna save for this fight because this is where I dive because I didn't have enough voltage. Just don't want to rip it.
This should. I won't even leave a trace.
It's not a hard fight. It's pretty easy. It's just I didn't get the voltage,
We should eliminate this.
so I just died.
Elimination complete.
What I did this time, so we're good.
Preemptive there.
Eliminated. This is the end.
Right, can I get past the
This
demon?
enemy. Don't
Nope,
let
he
your
is in the
guard
middle. Gotta wait.
Nope.
Okay,
Okay,
he
I have 3 enemies
Doesn't take too
protecting
long.
the wall.
down, but I'm not very good with machine guns.
There we go.
That's true. Arya is there.
Now we finally use some skills that aren't. We finally use another spell.
That
It's
isn't
called
cosmic fire.
Cyclone. And we also have to annoyingly choose the target manually, but whatever. I mean, choose the person who uses it manually.
We actually do use poison in this run. Let's go.
Yeah, for reference, if you fail to get the true ending condition when you enter this area, you get a single cutscene and Arya will not be here. Like, guess you're any percent now.
Who even was on? Who even is the final boss on the normal? I don't remember.
It's a different version of Arya. It's called like
Okay.
Awaken Blair. Oh wait, no, not Awaken Blair. It's called Avatar of Destruction. Awaken Blair is the one you fight at the
Yeah.
very end of True End, just before Scorchature.
Mm.
Okay, let's go. It's
And
disassembled.
now we need
Disassembled.
50k water amps.
Now
I
you
do
see
have
he's
it.
going to, yeah, he's going to create some
This doesn't
vitality of plus 250. We gotta cover those Nenes deficiencies.
I can make use of what did you say?
She's just too slow, man. We gotta give her something.
You spend less time adjusting guns and more time exercising.
Are we done?
Yeah.
And she always complains Kanadeko is the lazy one.
Now we're
There we
going to
go.
build voltage in North Middleton, because if you try to build voltage in Central Tower, you can get absolutely
Yeah, I-
wrecked by an order break.
Yeah, I think I gotta change that on the routing.
This might be best.
It didn't happen to me when I tried it, so I didn't think of that possibility.
Yeah, I have no
so-
idea why, but everyone seems to... All the initial routes seem to think that it's safe to do it in Central Tower, and it is not in the slightest. Even in normal, it
Yeah.
sucks to try and do it in Central Tower, not because of order break, but just because building voltage against 2 enemies is impossible even for Arya.
I'm not familiar with this enemy. Don't let your guard
Yeah,
down.
the early areas have these big encounters with like usually between 5 and 9 mobs,
Please be
which
careful.
are just so good for building voltage completely for free.
This should.
Yeah.
I won't
You can get level 5 voltage with Arya from like 3 mobs if you add in a little bit of harmonics.
We might
2
just
is
have to
not really practical.
We've never seen this enemy before.
Especially since when it's true enemies, they're often also just split, so you can't even
Yeah.
hit both with the cosmic funds.
This shouldn't be any trouble. This
It's
should
also true. Yeah.
Okay,
be the end. Could this
we
be
got the level 5 voltage, and we
elimination
can go.
complete? There's open
Let's go.
Alright, so these fights
Believe
are
me.
not that difficult, they're just extremely specific in the fight stats.
Believe me, there's no worse feeling in this game than entering a boss fight with like 1.9 voltage. Like, you just cry at that point. You can't do anything, you're dead.
And this fight is specific even on normal, because you have to aim the skills at a specific enemy all the time. It's a bit weird. Mainly because of the weird position of the enemies too, because you can only hit all three with the wide area skills centered on one of them. It's not practical.
Alright, we got past the dragon. That's the first dumb specific fight. Actually, it's more dumb than the one
I mean, but
after
that's
in this
easy
round.
one.
The
You
arcade
still gotta
game's
get
brutal.
past.
Yeah, I mean, there's Scordatura, obviously, but like, out of these two mini-bosses, the dragon is actually more dumb in this route just because of how specific it is, and the brute is actually a little more straightforward.
Here goes. Tonight's enemy is on a whole nother level.
Although I think part of the reason the brute is more straightforward is the fact that you set it up from the dragon fight.
Yeah.
It's the same in... It's the same in the normal difficulty route as well, actually, where you set up from the dragon to make sure that you can kill the brute correctly. Now we're using the all-5 girl combo called Valiant Justice. There is also one with all 5 S skills, but that one is not realistic using a speedrun, because you need 5 voltage and all that other stuff.
Where are
Plus,
you
I'm
going
not
to
sure
get?
how you even unlock it.
I
think
just insta-kill on Dying Slave.
Now I am saving, because I am coming up to Scordatura, who is very likely to kill you.
Seriously,
And that's putting it likely.
we found our
Okay, so
Yeah,
far we have
yep,
one and one for Aaron.
Yeah, if you're at turn 1 North Break against final boss, it's kinda over, and you gotta do the
Speaking of the one,
All talk, no one.
but that
Yeah.
was a very different one on the break. It just punched you.
I mean, that's actually the worst thing it can do if it uses its skill. It used its thing that
flash.
would have skilled me or whatever if I had not tech broke it. Like, this guy, or girl rather, is not threatening in the slightest. It's just, do you need to tech guard or not?
it's just there to waste time.
Yeah,
Let's be
that
real.
too.
It's just there to make you rage after you get turn 1 North Break against final boss.
Okay, that's enough attacks. You use some attacks just to make sure that this thing dies because it's a damage range otherwise. Alright, let's see. Can we get a first turn Scordatura? If you see the move lure, then I'm fucked. Smash, smash, smash. Okay, I think I should be right.
Cheating.
Not dead. He did get the break, but he's not dead, which is something.
Hopefully not see no, because I didn't have also. Ah, nic nie. Oh yeah, it's a scarf time. That should kill maybe? Nice, it does. Well, I'll take it.
He needs a kill.
Yep, I don't know why I didn't have enough turns to do tricolor sword.
Oh, I'm an idiot. Oh, I might be dead.
That's annoying.
Oh. God, what have I done?
Okay, I
Oh.
beat the game in 2:30:53, and now I will resume the timer to
Nice.
Let's kill him completely now.
make sure it actually counts on the stream still.
I'm not sure if I'm going to make it.
Oh god, what the hell is happening now?
Oh, I did the wrong strat. I screwed up really hard. God.
Let's see if it's
Oh,
recoverable.
Oh, I think it is, but I'm not sure. Oh, cringe. You hate to see that one happen.
What did you even do?
I did the strat for the next fight, not
whoa,
this one.
Oh, you have been there
kind
before.
of stuff, yeah.
Oh, it didn't even kill. Oh,
He's just fucking dead.
oh, I'm going to.
Yes,
Not that
Okay,
he didn't kill because he didn't get all the broken.
okay, we can do it. We can do it. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
Well, I managed to
My-
PB that run.
I'm
Oh
a
yeah,
gamer,
that's
so
really nice.
we can do this. I'm gaming.
Gaming, everyone's outfit
Yeah.
is torn.
Oh,
but
order break.
still
Oh,
gaming.
that's not gaming. Oh, I think
no.
I can still do it.
I mean,
Everyone
Every
is dead
South
apart from a
Sudan-
Toha, but you can still do it probably.
Yeah.
It's only one
In
enemy.
order,
come on.
please.
I
You
hope
can
this
do it.
kills. Oh, it didn't kill. Tragedy. Oh, tragedy.
Didn't get the
Revive
speed there.
people.
Yeah, it's just the formation is so
Scuffed,
bad. Oh god. God. We're still gaming. This one. Let's go. Okay, I think I'm fine. It's fine if Oroha dies. She doesn't have a speed, so it's fine. Yeah, I won. I won. You fallen
Oh,
for my
good.
trap. Oh wait, I don't have voltage, so did I win?
I mean, you should have enough SP skills to just kill it without.
You sure?
I mean,
you won.
Oh. Oh god, 800 HP!
oh no!
Oh, 800 HP!
At least they can't order black anymore at the end.
Oh, this is not gaming anymore. Okay, it's fine. I'm good. This is fine.
This is fine.
Yeah,
Everything is
just
fine.
break the healing items. There we go. See, and now I'm fine. Oh nope, not fine. Sleep. Okay. Oh, I've broken outfit. Oh, she got nuked.
This is going from
But
fine to left.
for sure this time, right?
Well, Ox has made it to the end of Chapter 9 and he also has True End. And it
See,
might
I'm
also be a
still
PB.
well. We gamed. We did it.
I
Didn't
did it.
even break a stat.
What a mad lad.
We gamed.
Didn't even break as well. Wasn't
Everything
even-
is fine. Just ignore all the resources I just wasted. It's fine.
Yeah, it's resources you wouldn't have used anyway.
It's fine. Oh, I think I have to create some lavender perfumes now. Just to shorten them. Gaming.
We're going to
gonna
put this one into the marathon clip together with the Walk of Shame.
That was just a series of unfortunate events. I messed up. I got new. Oh.
To be
Wait,
fair,
I just
think-
realized I don't have. I need to do a fight. I don't have voltage.
Yeah, just
How the fuck am I supposed to get voltage without without area?
Cosmic Fan Shrine, I don't know.
Yes, Cosmic
Yeah,
Fans.
I've been doing it with
God.
Cosmic Fan and North Newell. Gets the job
Oh, I
done.
can-
But it's kinda scuffed.
I don't have any. Oh god.
We should probably go back to like one of the.
Wait, why do I not have
It's
that?
fine.
Oh boy.
It's fine. This should be just enough voltage. Oh. Infinite reprise, cremation. Let's just get this over with.
I'm joining Fulton Scuff
Oh
strats.
god. Oh, this is as scuffed as it can be.
I just saw on Aaron's stream, order black, order black, order black.
It's okay.
If you're going to speedrun this game, don't do it like me. You don't want your run to go like this. Oh, don't miss. Oh, please.
Oh, I have 3 people alive, I have voltage.
Oh, God.
I don't have a
If you
speed.
if you remember, my first normal run went something like that. At some point, it started to go down. And we're improvising here.
You see, this is what happens when you have to back up build voltage without area. You just can't.
Oh man. Yeah, this ain't it, chief.
Someone
I'm
actually
gonna be
submitted
honest.
a run to Rebirth 1 Plus, the PS4
Okay,
game.
random bullshit, go! Okay, yeah, that didn't work.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm not sure how I survived that.
Yeah, well, I'm dead.
Still,
I'm gonna be
sure, still.
What was the last time I say?
I mean, you should got
Oh,
a practice save somewhere around there, surely.
Oh, I have a save before Dying Slave.
Oh, I didn't switch.
Oh no, I have
on
before the
tactical
bird,
attack.
okay. Yeah, wait.
I didn't switch tact with Kanadeko, but I didn't get punished, so never punished.
Always
That's
lucky,
everything
never
that's
punished.
Never punished.
I mean, I kind of rode my
Oh,
luck a lot on the order breaks this run. Didn't get any bad order breaks
What did you have to
whatsoever.
sleep?
Might be nice. Might be nice.
But really, it was just
Um,
practicing the chapter 2 to 10 or 5 to 10 stuff, and not practicing chapter 1 to 4 and making them go really fucking slow. It would help if I actually practiced the early game, and I'll have to do
Look,
that.
at least I can still say that I didn't die to a random encounter or to a
Yep.
non-order break fight.
Yeah.
I mean, that order break is something that happens if you can't do much about it. That to fail in 3, that's a bit worse.
Wait, what? Which one? Wait, what? North Middleton? What are you talking about? Did I? Oh, I skipped the fight. I'm an idiot. Oh, I'm so cringe. I skipped the fight.
Yeah, we are not going on the rest.
Oh God. Do I need voltage? I don't voltage. No, I don't need voltage.
It
I'm just gonna
appears
do this
that when you go to base, you lose voltage.
It's fine. It's fine. You'll see. Oh, and I'm getting blocked. Oh, cringe. Right.
Oh god.
Oh,
Oh
God.
no.
I need the voltage. Okay.
Why is this so bad? I mean, it's Jormungand. I don't think he usually hits too hard, or you can just build on
Yeah,
the
no, I
fly or
don't think I
something.
need voltage. No, I'm really regretting not saving right now. I don't know why I didn't save. God. It's a tragedy, this one.
You can do this. Breathe.
This is called throwing to try and not get sub 3 hours.
Yeah.
I'm not getting sub 3 hours. I can tell you that much.
This is
I
called
mean, you
throwing-
definitely still can.
Can I?
It would be close, but you still can for sure.
Oh,
Yeah, just get first
nice.
try, Scordatura 5.
Where is
Yeah.
it? Okay, here it is. Okay. Cringe. Oh, I don't have enough voltage. Oh, tragedy.
We told you this. Just deal with it.
Tragedy strikes. Oh, it didn't die. Oh, look at that HP.
Are you still in the same fight, or did you mess up somewhere else?
No, he's moved to
Oh.
a different one now.
Okay, it's fine. Okay. Did you see how
trainer
much
goes on.
HP he had? Oh no, wait, I gotta
Yeah,
repair
but you didn't
outfits.
die.
I gotta repair outfits. Oh,
Oh god. Oh, you made it past Jormungand without needing any voltage.
yeah.
Yeah. Not a surprise. It's not a hard fight normally.
Okay, Arcadian Brood, round 2. Will I get level 2 voltage after the first set of skills?
Okay, why am I saving here? No, it's not here. It's this one. It's fine. This is 100% the most scuffed run I've done. He's derailed pretty fast and it's all my fault.
Also, apologies, but I'm not really in a position to set up someone else's game audio, so what I'm going to do is just play music instead of making you guys
Let's
listen to
save.
the OQ victory theme for another 20 minutes.
Now, here's where the bet. How many order breaks do I get against Dance Slave? Oh, come on. Don't do this to me.
Not
Oh.
even one.
Please. Thank you. I'm not gonna say if I get an order break to not spoil the surprise, since you are a bit another day. Oh no, this is wrong. Oh no, wait, what am I doing? This is so wrong. No,
Okay,
that's
if
wrong.
I get first try 5 chapter 10,
Oh,
and the ones I have remaining on chapter 9, I should be able to make it on the rest. But that requires a lot of luck.
the fuck is it? Okay. Oh, I started with Nenates. Okay. Let me. Oh, I did. What am I doing?
Okay, I'm not getting chapter 9. Just need to do
Yoka.
two more
Oh,
boss
it's
fights.
Yoka. And defend. Okay, so as we were saying, it is pretty important that I get the right order here. If I mess up, I'm dead. Do we even have enough? Man. Why do I have so little HP? What happened? Oh well, it's fine. Why do I have so little HP? Sure, what happened? I think I'm just gonna have to dump every skill. Yeah, I'm not sure what happened.
Score that you right? Because normally it's mostly scripted.
Okay,
at least.
I know how, but I did it. Okay.
Yeah, Scottish on normal is, well, the same as every other boss, not hard.
Yeah.
As long as you can read, which is actually hard sometimes.
Yeah.
I've had my share of dying because I read the wrong script. Why did you even not die? Oh wait, this is the script for the next boss. Oops. I've done it twice.
Oh, I think I missed a quest. Oh.
It's done!
Did you do Kyoko? You need to do Kyoko. You need to do Kyoko.
Actually, what am I missing?
Or am I mixing it up?
I think you are.
Wait, do you just hand an S?
Yes.
Okay, you just
That-
screwed yourself.
Okay. Oh, I mean, it didn't. A quest didn't appear, so I screwed it away.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what I did wrong.
You missed
were
one of the
just-
rare meds.
Oh, now I know what I did wrong.
What did you do?
Oh, I'm an idiot. Okay, we can still do this. It's not over. It's
It
not
is
over.
over. You handed
No,
an
it's
S.
not
It
over.
is over.
No, I did a safety save. I did a
Oh.
safety save.
I'm on denial.
It's not over. Oh,
You just saved, so you just need to kill Dunsmith again.
it's not over.
That helps, yeah.
Okay, so want to know why I didn't have the quest? I need to accept and submit first one quest, and then it appears.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to tell you. I was like, you need to do Kyoko.
Yeah, I didn't. Oh, well, maybe next time. You'll see why. You'll see why.
Yes, I see why.
Maybe next time. Oh. Oh,
Well,
that's
it looks like you're dead.
yep. So that's the order break we were talking about. Yeah,
Come on,
that's
game.
what happened.
Give me area, please.
Oh god.
How are we able to How do you count the cutscenes? If you got 4 skips, then you get Aria. If you got only 1, you don't get Aria.
Be nice to me, game.
Oh, I didn't get nuked.
Oh, I got Arya, let's go.
It's invalid, but kinda fair.
I got training after totally not cheating and reloading a different pouch.
Definitely not. No reloading was done in this race.
Yeah. Single segment.
I didn't have to reload. Well, to load another save. See? I just screwed up. I had to do another fight again. Man, okay. Now we gaming. Now we gaming.
Made it past Ainsley, and now you can actually beat Kyoto.
Doesn't have
we
to
gaming.
for round 1? Okay, it shouldn't matter. NFL doesn't.
See, it's fine. It's fine.
You got this, it's fine.
It's fine. Let's not screw up now.
Alright, one charter, 13 minutes, another in.
Okay, they appear now. Okay, yeah, I'm an idiot. No, I didn't. Oh no, it didn't appear. No, yes, I did screw up.
Oh, interesting.
Did I? I'm not sure what I'm doing now anymore. Oh no, I missed. What? Okay.
What the hell happened?
I'm not sure. You're only supposed to accept that and submit one of those, by the way. Okay.
Yeah, I think what happened is your support rate ended up really low for some reason.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, my run's dead, by the way.
yeah, I know what I'm doing.
Oh, you don't have enough Arcanium?
Yeah, I'm missing water thingies.
How do you have
That
so
does
little
happen to me.
water? What? You're like 20,000 short.
Yeah, I'm 21,000 short to be exact.
I think you missed the robot overkill. You missed that one?
No, I did it for extra, I got the overkill, but
Oh,
pretty sure.
yes.
Like, it is RNG if you don't pick up the Dark Crystal in...
Oh yeah.
You want to pick up that Dark Crystal in Diver Canal Bridge for safety, but it's not required. I didn't pick it up and I didn't need it.
This one.
Okay, is this maybe not question mark? Okay, it's barely no. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, you can usually recover it anyway just by killing everything in your inventory.
Yeah, yeah, it's not that
Don't
hard.
look at it, use them and use them. Just make sure to keep the rifle itself.
See, we are still fine. I didn't kill the run.
Yeah.
Everything is fine.
Until it is.
You were all laughing, I know it. You thought I killed the run. I'm sure you were all like, oh, he killed it, he killed it.
Randomly
Oh, wait.
having low support
Wait.
rate and not single S has happened to me like 3 times.
Why did you just get a mid-fight order break? What?
Why didn't he die? I shrined hope. I did everything
Why did
right.
nothing die?
I missed
Not all of the
something?
enemies are still alive. What?
Okay, yeah, this is not recoverable. Just ignore the Fortnite ass, by the way.
I like how not even the bomb was happening anymore.
Okay, yeah.
You can't explain
saved, you
why
saved.
there's like no... Why all
I
3
saved.
of the enemies left on like 0 HP?
Okay, I
At
saved,
this point.
It's fine. It's
No,
fine.
the problem is that it has low support rate, then it means that it is also under damaging.
Maybe. It's not that likely, but maybe.
Oh, it's a tragedy, this one. Now, let's hope I don't get killed. I did.
Should be low. Yeah. So the whole FIFA is not even know. It's like, what is happening in chat?
It's fine.
Very scuffed strats. Very scuffed.
As long as I finish the run, it's fine.
No, I forgot to watch an office again. Oh, I just lost it once.
Go. Bayonet and me. With her, we just spam skills pretty much. Spam Spam skills.
Yeah, use a few extra
Shrine of
skills to be
Hope.
safe.
Okay. Okay, I think I didn't use Shrine of Hope. Yes, I'm an idiot. But let's go.
Oh, we figured that one
How
out.
did I miss? I'm pretty sure I did. I think I did Death Sentence instead of Shrine. I think
Oh
that's
my
what
god.
happened.
That is the crisis, the faking crisis. The order breaker starts to get inside.
Yeah, I think
Last
I
time, you know,
used
the game.
I think I used Death Sentence instead of the skill.
Alright, so Aaron is now in Central Tower.
Yeah. Just wait until I pull up my
Oh,
signature move. We're spending 25 minutes resetting on score.
Oh god. Yeah, the stream hasn't experienced the score to pain yet, so...
Oh,
One of you
it's
needs
gonna
to
happen to
fulfill it.
me, you know it.
Well,
Look at how
almost
bad.
there. We're going to see if he's the chosen for the score the pain.
You've seen my run, it's gonna happen to me.
So that's a blacklist, so that's good to know, I guess.
Yeah. Everything is fine.
Exactly. Look, the run is not dead, so it is fine.
Yeah.
I can say it's not fine when it dies. We can leave that for that. Yes, I'm doing the right things. Wait. Oh god, why am I such a dumb...
Oh god, what is going on?
I
I'm too
read
scared
the
to ask
wrong.
what's going on at this point.
It happened again. It happened again.
Chapter 9 is being Chapter 9, holy
I'm
shit.
not sure.
It happened again, and I don't have a. Ooh. Oh, I'm not sure if I don't think it dies. I think I screwed up here. Past the point
Yeah.
of no return. Yes. Okay, so I write again the wrong strat.
You're not going to
okay.
be recovering on that guy, no.
Yeah. I know I gotta do the bad one. I didn't save. I was too lazy. I gotta do this fight again. Oh, tragedy. Oh,
That should
tragedy.
work, question mark. It did not work.
I scrolled a bit too much down on the dock.
Oh
And I was
god.
reading the wrong thing.
Did you
Yeah,
use the
it's like-
strat for the dragon?
Yes, that's right. Okay, let's read this time. Okay, yeah, this is the one. I want. Okay, let's read this time. Okay. No, not Cosmic Fan. Okay, there we go. It's not dead yet. It's not dead yet.
You can do it.
It's not dead yet. And shrine, and we're done. And he's gonna die for sure.
Alright. Time for revenge on Arcadian Brute.
Yes, let's read the correct thing this time. Okay, here we go. That's fine, that's fine. Okay. Okay, I'm even gonna highlight the correct one just so I.
That is one way to do it, I suppose.
Yes. Yeah, I'm like, I was like, I think this is a bit longer than I remember. This strat, of course it is. Like, I did do the first part right, but then the second turn is where I messed up.
Yeah.
You need to improve your moves. Start adding images on top of
Okay,
the
there we go.
writing.
Che stiamo bosses and I'm one.
I almost read the wrong one again. I'm such a... For sure this time. Okay, for sure. Yes, for sure this time.
You see, Aaron survived the first mini boss.
Okay. See, we are gaming.
Now you get to go to the wrong place, or did you not unlock the
No.
save point?
I mean, you know, we don't
should
go
go
there
in.
until now.
Yeah, you do.
should've-
It's in the route to go there early in this route.
When? To the dragon?
To the Underworld Trail, you go to it after Kronk Rock.
We do?
Yeah?
Yeah.
That's in
Where?
your notes.
Wait, where? What?
After the
I don't
chapter
remember.
8 calm, you go to
Send me a
Underworld
sc-
Trail and you leave from there.
Alright, time to
Oh!
Good luck for
That's
him.
right. That's right. I'm just an idiot.
pretty much take off your life on it.
I didn't do it. Oh, cringe.
It works.
I never remembered that, to be honest. But yeah, you're right. I don't remember writing that now.
It's an additional walk of shame. That's
Yes. Yes.
I'm disappointed by this lack of Canadico support.
By the way, Chad, I wrote that document. All of that document for that truant route, I wrote. And I don't remember.
I messed that up. Held R2 for too long.
Okay. Okay, it's fine. Map C, right? No, Basilisk C. I remember.
You were meant to get Scordatura. You didn't mean to get killed by Awakened Blair.
No, I just messed up. I just restarted because I didn't want to do
Sports ring, let's go. Okay, there we go. That's good. Not screwing up.
Wait, why did I get a gap of memes?
You got a gap of names?
What?
Oh god. Oh no.
Oh, this game is pain.
You tell me.
Probably used the wrong Cosmic Fan or something.
Okay, I'm going to stuff. Okay. I need heal. I need healing.
Just this play. Oh, let's play this. Let's go
I need healing.
take care rather. Like, do something again.
Okay, now let's hope Arya is there. I honestly, let's hope I get the cutscenes. Oh yes, I did. Let's go.
More than one cutscene, true and confirmed.
Oh, cringe! I almost died. Now we gotta return to the office.
Oh god.
Now
Yeah.
I got a first encounter. And
Well, you got a shitty encounter anyway. You wouldn't have been able to get good voltage off that anyway, so I don't think
Yeah.
it really lost any time. Only 2 enemies sucks. Yeah, 4 much better.
yeah.
Now all you need to do is not get Scordatura.
True.
Which I mean, at this point, we can't expect it to happen.
If no one gets scored a turret this race, then I think we should buy a lottery ticket collectively.
Yeah. Wait, did he not get me?
No, he's not there yet. He's just doing Awakened Blair now because of him. He got gap of memes on the first attempt.
Okay, we feel SP. Let's go. Okay. I don't know how, but
Okay,
I made
please,
it to the
Scordatura,
true ending.
please.
I don't know how, but we made it. I'm going to save this 8 just because I'm screwing up too much. I
Alright,
don't trust
here we
myself at this
go.
point to do this fight without
First
messing up.
We're first turn, please.
Let's go.
That actually is a good first turn. You win.
Yeah,
Yep.
they didn't get destroyed.
Canada Echo.
Oh god, if I get
No.
destroyed, I'm gonna scream.
He didn't get any status effects and he didn't get lure. That's a win. Just don't screw up the strat.
Yeah, that's the hard part. My one brain cell problem. 3 of these.
2 out of 3 didn't get scored at all. Let's see the third. As soon as he gets there.
When you don't get scored it should, but still go over 3 hours because everything else is a horror show.
Please die.
That's good news.
Oh,
Thank you.
okay, there we go. There we go.
Okay, 301. I'm done. Like, I
Yeah.
don't really care anymore. I'm just free from this meme.
You're free from advance for now. Until you try to get an actual good PB.
Yeah, that's a problem.
Okay, I'm going to pick the right choice here. The right one. Let's go.
GG.
Okay, you got this, Fulton.
We got this. Please tell me I can buy it. I can buy it. Okay.
Oh, you got it.
I was
already,
worried.
nice.
Yeah. I was worried. I wasn't going to get enough. For the Vitality up.
Yeah.
But I'm glad I did.
Oh, here's some OQ music coming around in the playlist.
The upper 50. Okay. Chuka and Aria. I think that's it. Okay. Equipment. Blaze field on Aria.
Oh, the vote's reset. Okay.
I'm gonna return just because I want. Here. And we will get a good encounter. For sure. Oh, Ari is so slow.
Yeah, Arya's at the very back now. But you have to deal with that in normal as well.
There we go. Okay, chat. We might do it. I think we're doing it. Oh god. Central Tower.
I'm gonna get
Where's Central
to
Tower?
the next one.
Where's Central Tower? Did I miss? Oh, oh, I missed event point. Ah, no, we're gonna do that again.
Back into the office you go, and rebuild voltage you go.
Yes, I messed up. So many mistakes. Now I gotta do defend 4 times again. Oh. We use vitamin supplements.
You can do this game. Read.
Camel blur, and we are off to the races.
We are off. Okay,
Just,
okay.
just read the script. Just don't get order broken 5 times.
Okay,
No?
I'm gonna do one attempt of Scandutra. I have to go in like 5 minutes.
Yeah, that's fair enough. Just
Yeah, I have some issues talking to.
no need to save.
Let's see if we get it.
Let's see if. you
Yeah,
can
no,
get
I'm
it.
not saving. If I die, that's it. I wasted too much time.
Just first try everything. You have faith.
Yeah, no, actually,
Oh. Oh,
yeah, no, I think it's what time is it? Yeah, no, it's really late. I have to go. I'm sorry.
oh, okay.
Oh, time catch up to me. Oh, I screwed up too much. I'm sorry. Thank you for having me here. I'm sorry for not being able to finish. I just don't have time.
If you have,
Yes, I
All good,
just don't
mate.
have time. Well,
So-
I'm sorry for the fishing. Thank you.
Go and do
everyone,
your
good
thing.
night.
See you later.
Yes. Thank you for having us.